motherfuckers, gone too soon. Fly high.
All right. Well, welcome to Too Many Co-Hosts, 1 year edition. I'm your co-host, Dallas Outsider, and today we have our lovely co-host here, co-host GD Gypsy.
It's me, but I also have another co-host with us.
Oh boy!
Behold, from episode 11,
Oh god!
it's the Pee Wee Herman doll.
This is
I
good.
just
Fuck.
saw the post about that.
Cut the stream.
Yeah,
Cut.
oh boy.
Start. I was getting water.
Everyone remembers this cursed motherfucker. He's back.
Oh gosh! Cut the recording. Cut the recording.
Cut the recording.
Cut the recording. Cut the recording.
Yeah, restart. All right. Welcome to. All right. Anyway, and we, other than that, we have our co-host Chunky.
Holy crap, Cass! I was getting some water and they just started. That's crazy.
Got co-host Limelight.
Yo, me and my bartender are here tonight.
Yo,
Shout out to my bartender.
Yeah, I'll
Love
drink
it.
to that.
I wish my bartender was
Yeah, bro. I'm drinking Canadian Limited right now.
nice.
Hell yeah!
That's a good
cheers.
one. And we have our new co-host M. Ma.
I mean, I'm not that
Co-host-
new. This is like,
Ma. Ma? Yeah, Ma.
Hey, I
Ma-
forgot. I
ma-
forgot. I was gonna call you M, but I forgot we already have an M. So
well,
you're
has
M2.
M been here while I've been here?
no,
Okay, let me see.
you know,
if this-
that's a good
They're
point.
actually
I've never
the
seen you
same
two.
person.
I've never seen you two in the same voice call, so that's a fair
Oh
point.
my god! Too many conspiracy theories.
Dallas,
Go.
I have an idea here, and special co-host Riley.
Gee Willikers.
Play the G. Wilkers thing when I say that.
Play the G
Oh yeah,
Wilkers
okay.
We have it saved on as a
Yes, that's
as
right.
a .wav file. It's pinned in the co-host general chat for anyone that wants to hear it.
Oh no.
Back from May.
Great to have you,
The
Riley.
first utterance of G. Will.
The first utterance of G Willikers.
I should have
okay,
went back and listened to that because I am curious. Like I know I made it up that he would say that. I don't know
Oh, that
why.
was episode 6, by the way. That was episode 6 that he said that.
Nice.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
so why did
no
I?
wait.
Oh.
No, episode 6 is when I started it, and then episode 7, I think that's when he said it. 'Cause we were talking about it. He was like, "Gee Willikers."
We
Yeah,
never
well,
did
you
get him to
talked
say it.
You
Jeez
talked about a
Louise.
lot of weird things.
Oh my god.
In
Not again.
number 7.
What was number 7? What was the title?
It's number 15.
7
Fried
was.
toenails.
Oh yeah. Would you eat deep
Oh.
fried toenails? That's the one.
Dude, that episode's a classic. Yeah.
That's a classic.
Yeah, we were a bit more wild back in the day. I think we kind of mellowed
yeah.
down.
Back in the younger days.
We need to be more wild.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Back in my day.
Important question to ask you guys. How do you make a peanut butter banana sandwich?
You don't.
Fuck.
Yeah, you don't.
Because you're wrong.
Is your answer going to
Okay,
be
but-
on a hot dog bun?
So if you were to like peanut butter and banana sandwiches, how would you make it from start to finish?
You already asked this on the last episode, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
There's new
Come
people
on.
here.
Yeah.
Watching Dallas's like super excited face as he asked this question means there's something wrong with it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is a fucking psychopath. He's like a weirdo.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I leave the peel on.
That's a good one. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Why
that's
do you find it
definitely a
appealing?
unique way.
So
Now you gotta cut up the banana. You gotta dice that shit up.
You
okay.
can leave the
You know,
peel
But what
on.
if I told you that you don't have to cut it at all?
What?
And that instead of having sliced bread, you can just use hot dog buns, peel the
There it is.
banana, and put the whole
Dude,
banana in between the buns that's covered in peanut butter.
Hot dog buns don't taste.
Now that's more
that
especially,
good
I have to say.
Mind
And
blown.
I'm about to show you guys an example here.
Oh God. Did you?
Dallas, if you pull out
Why
a
is it in
fucking
his
banana-
drawer?
Oh my god.
So
Oh
here
my
I-
His
God.
fucking drawer.
You take a bite right now. You
So,
take it
How
right
long has
now.
that been there? How long has that been there?
45 minutes.
Go on.
Oh my
Take a
But,
nice little bite.
But here
I
I
want you to
have
take a
holding
bite.
is a hot dog bun with a whole banana in between, covered in peanut butter. Sorry if it's poorly
So
made. It's my first time trying it, but
you are aware there's no straight way for you to eat this, right?
I don't. I'm
This
gonna
is gonna
die
be
on this
censored in
hill.
the video.
All right, here I am. I'm gonna give you my
This
first
video's gonna be
impressions of
censored
this
18 plus
Editor,
only.
get the music ready.
of,
Get the music
of
ready.
this awesome creation that I've made.
Wow,
Dim the
chicka,
lights, get the
wow,
music.
wow.
Uh,
Oh
There
There he
yeah.
goes. I'll
Oh my
take to
god, the
Dallas
whole
eating
thing.
that.
Are you
Let
gonna
me hear you
put the
say
whole
the
thing in
shit
your mouth?
is bananas.
Whoa.
B-A-N-A-S.
So, how did
um,
that taste, Dallas?
it's too much banana going on. I can't even taste the peanut butter.
What?
All
Well,
right, we'll remake it.
this-
Make us don't eat the rest of it.
Huh?
Make a
What?
second one. Scoop
So
fact
some
you
went
more
back
peanut
for
butter on it
more.
and have another go.
no, here's how you do it, right? You get the banana, you peel it down to where you can still hold it, but like it's peeled halfway down. You get a jar of peanut butter, you dip the banana straight in the peanut butter.
And then you put it back and tell no one.
Yeah. Where's there a banana in my peanut butter jar?
The fact you keep going back for more though is wild.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I
I'm
haven't had
intrigued to watch
supper
the-
yet, so I got this is my only meal.
So
Yeah,
hang on. I
is
thought
that
this was
is that a
bit,
meal though?
right? That Dallas was just gonna take a bite and put it down. But no, this man is plowing through this sandwich right now.
Yeah, I'm a big peanut butter banana sandwich guy, so of course I'm gonna finish
Here's
this.
here's my problem, right? I think banana and peanut butter taste well together. Peanut butter and maybe bread would taste well, but I don't know about that bread. That bread and banana, I don't think would taste well together.
It
Like, it's
also
just-
Hot dog
it
buns
doesn't
are
doesn't
too
look like
sweet.
complement.
It's
white
all the
bread.
added sugar.
Yeah, I feel like just
Oh,
normal
yeah.
ass like white bread or something would do it.
Yeah, why are we still here? Why are we still watching this?
Frankie, I think it's time to restart the picture and make it Dallas eating a sandwich.
Too many co-hosts.
Open his mouth and just insert a poor PNG of a hot dog. And then you're great.
But make the make the hot dog part yellow, like it's a banana.
It's got a big
Like
old
yeah,
one of
mouth
those
for
we're
bad
this.
PNGs where you think it's where it doesn't have a background, but it's actually the white checkerboard. Just that.
So let's go with
Ugh.
the question. Going all the way back to
Wait.
the first episode that I asked myself, who's the most popular celebrity everyone's met?
I met Daniel Radcliffe.
That's really cool.
No, that's
Yeah.
I thought
When I was
I got one Dallas would probably be like, oh, that's dope. Sammy Guevara from AEW.
Mm.
I got to work with him, so that's cool.
That's pretty dope.
all right. What was the context of Daniel Radcliffe? She mentioned her context of having to work with
Oh,
her
I
famous
was
person.
walking down the street and he was filming a commercial, and I just like I said hi, and we hung out for a second, and that was about it.
That's all right.
It was just like it's like a sup, dude, sup, and then that was about it.
He was like,
That's about
please
the
leave.
that's about the level of like the
What do you
time
mean,
my
please leave? He was in my way. He was filming in a public sidewalk. He should have moved. All right.
look, ooh, Daniel Radcliffe, I'm Harry Potter. Well, take your fucking
Look at
broom
me.
and
I can just
Levioso
take
your
a-
way the fuck out of my way.
Like I was. It was so annoying because like I was trying to go to a place to eat, but like he was filming out in front of it, and I was like, maybe if I look like I'm a fan and I talk to him, I can just sneak past and get into the restaurant I'm trying to eat at.
Did it
Which
work?
worked. It actually worked. He was like, "Oh, hey, a fan, blah 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 blah," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I guess I saw Harry Potter one time. All right, let me in the building, please."
Obviously, if you haven't seen the first episode, I met Robert Pattinson.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell us about it?
Yeah, what
No,
the
watch
fuck?
episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. What the fuck? Why would I do that? Watch episode 1.
Why would
Goddamn.
why would I watch this stupid show?
Why would we rehash content ever? Anyway, moving
Good joke.
on. to
No
this
joke
point.
though. After I told everyone to try watching as much episodes as you can, I put put the playlist on while I was sleeping, and I woke up in like night terrors, which I haven't done in a while.
It feels
I
like
don't,
that isn't a glowing review of our content. I don't know what.
I don't know what that says
Place at
anything,
night. You'll wake up at night.
Don't worry. If you listen to our podcast while you sleep, you will have sleep paralysis demons come out of your clothes.
Oh, was it the Pee Wee Herman
Guaranteed
episode?
nightmares. Oh, that's our new selling point, Dallas.
Yes,
Guaranteed
Put that on a
nightmares.
t-shirt. Guaranteed nightmares.
yes.
And
Dallas,
all it
what was
is the current T-shirt with "Guaranteed Nightmares" underneath it, like the album title.
Mm,
Dallas, was it the Pee Wee Herman episode that did it?
no,
Emma did say that she watched the toenail versus the popsicle one. So what was your response to that? What side are you?
We won the popsicle.
Oh no, I did. I started watching it, and then I just felt that it got too much and too unhinged, and I turned it off because we were about to
Okay.
start recording this one.
Okay. Did you get enough to at least get the premise of the question?
I got the opening theme at 2 times speed.
Let's go.
We are going to move over to our next major topic here. If everyone can look at my screen here. Hey,
Oh.
fuck! I forgot to rearrange everything. Okay, I'm just gonna have to quickly
Good luck.
rearrange this while we're using.
Don't worry. Someone stall for enough time for Dallas to do this by telling a fun and interesting
Yeah,
story.
we'll cut this out. We'll cut this
Okay.
out.
No, sorry, I was gonna do it. No, we do it for the contact with. Or
I feel like long freezing. It's alcohol, I think. Nonstop. Without breaks.
Yep. So it's actually brain freeze and like it's actually legal.
I mean, yeah,
Right. But it's like it's right. It's right. It's always fine.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I find freedom.
Or like it's just
Come on. Oh, that's right.
Balls.
All right, we're all
Audio
right. We
listeners at home.
have everything organized. All right, we got everything organized from episode 1 to 44. All right, so we got S, A, B, C, and D. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put an episode in B, and then every rank will move whether positive or higher than the rank will move up once by each co-host, and then like the final
Alright,
one will
nice.
land where it's overall at.
Democracy. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. All right. So starting with episode 1. This was an
S tier.
episode with just me talking about my life. So I'm just gonna give it a B because I can't stand listening to myself.
mid.
I say C tier for it personally.
Okay.
It's just like it's only one person trying to hold the whole thing, and I don't think it's bad. It's just like I don't think it gets to capture the spirit of what the show is and what it
That's
becomes.
true.
during it.
That's true.
It's the total opposite of the purpose of the podcast.
It is effectually not enough co-hosts.
It needs to be there.
But-
It needs to be there, but it's not it hasn't reached its
This is a
potential at
pilot
that point.
episode. Every pilot
this-
episode is kind of cringy when you look back on it.
It's
This
true.
implies that Dallas was simply too much or too many.
Yes. So Limelight goes
Co-hosts.
after Gypsy because he came before everyone else. So and Limelight gave it an S tier, right? So we're gonna
Yeah,
move
give
it back.
S tier.
We're
Yeah.
gonna move it back up one, and then next is Chunky.
Oh, going back to the episode where I came in. Oh, let's just say his name.
Just episode 1.
Just episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think B is fine.
Okay. And how about you, Emma?
I'm comfortable
If
with
if you
B.
haven't seen the video, just like judge it by the thumbnail. It's
Just kidding.
comfortable
D
with
for
B.
Dallas.
okay.
Trust
Cool.
me,
Hey.
I always judge whatever you put in front of me, Dallas, and I judge it harshly.
Cool. All right. So it's episode 1 is a B. Now let's go over to episode 2, where Gypsy came in, and then we talked about our lives in between across the border for an hour
Yeah.
and talked about our
Um.
rambles on about Seattle.
There's a cat,
It's-
so it's a B for me. at
Okay,
least.
so I'm gonna give this a B as well because there's still not enough co-hosts.
I'm thinking C, but higher than the previous one. Not because I'm in it, but because there's just more people to bounce off of.
True. How about you,
Um,
Lime?
let's see. I feel like a firm high C, low B is a good place for that.
Okay.
Simply because it's the most at the time it was the most experimental episode with a second co-host.
Also, that's
Well,
really
I
weird
think
editing, in my
I think
opinion.
it does help though that like Dallas and I have pretty good chemistry after having been on another podcast for like quite a while to that
Mhm.
point.
It's
So it
pretty
wasn't
easy to
like
have good chemistry with Dallas, though. He's really easy to bounce off of.
that's true, but
What'd you
like
say?
also just like in the sense that like we
I
what'd
said
you
you're
say?
a bitch, Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're too easy.
Okay, I will say if the vote ends on me and C, I'm bumping my vote back up to a B because I'm not gonna be lower than you.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
No,
damn.
I say firm high C, low B.
So we'll just say low B then.
all right. How about you, Chunky?
sure. Yeah, sure. This was the episode where we had too many co-hosts.
2.
Who the
It
fuck?
was just
Plenty.
2 co-hosts, not too
2.
many.
Just,
Number
just two
2.
co-hosts.
2, comma, number, many co-hosts.
So wait, who the fuck was the third co-host? Was that Tony?
That was Tony. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay, yeah.
Emma, what was your
Yeah, I
what was?
said B. There's a cat.
Okay, cool. So it's gonna stay at B then. All right.
Hey.
So episode 3 was when we had Tony, and we talked about our how we met and even more celebrity meetings and stuff, and Yu-Gi-Oh at some point, judging by the thumbnail. I think this is gonna
Yay.
go high B for me because there are slightly more co-hosts and there was more to talk about
I
here.
feel like low B. I don't even remember the episodes. Yeah.
Okay, Lime.
Let's see. You said it had Yu-Gi-Oh in it.
Yeah, this is for the thumbnail.
That's a solid D tier for me.
Oh wait,
See?
Whoa.
That's what I said too.
that's a D for you as
Listen,
well.
as someone who played a Red Hot Dragon Archfiend deck for a long time, Yu-Gi-Oh fucking sucks, and I hate it.
How about
The only
you, Chunky?
thing.
Did you just talk about like Yu-Gi-Oh in general, or was there like a specific like series that you
I
talked
can't remember.
about?
I think I know that Gypsy and Tony were talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'd never seen an episode. So
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I grew up watching the show, and I played a little bit of it up until like a little bit into GX, and that's where I like fell off plus ratio. But
Yeah, actually, same. Yeah. I'll say C tier.
okay, and Emma.
All I know about Yu-Gi-Oh is that uh that there's the what's it called, the thing, and it's a trap card. That's just what we're gonna go with.
You activated my trap card.
That wasn't even the one I was going for. I just completely blanked on like the 2 things I know other than trap cards.
Mirror Force.
Nope.
Pot of
Oh
Pot of Greed?
Greed.
shit.
Oh, you got a
What an
Dark Magician
encouragement.
girl.
Yeah,
Who
Oh, yeah.
fucking
can
love Dark
be?
Magician Girl.
she's hot. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. And Blue-Eyed White Dragon. That's the one. Which is also
Okay.
kind of
Can I bring a reason why the episode's actually lower? Why I'm changing my thing to C.
Okay,
It's sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. That's when you were doing that sponsorship. So
that was how long ago it was.
We sponsored.
yeah, I'm
Oh
just
my
looking at this. I'm just looking at
D
god.
the
tier.
description of the
Oh
video, and
my
it says Outsider Radio
god.
D
sponsored by Raid Shadow
tier.
Legends.
Oh my god. I did not know that was how early that was.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Auto.
All right, let's go into detail. I don't care.
Let's go.
Let's go, boys. First D tier.
We
All
did
right.
it.
Next one is the unpopular opinion game. We had co-host Ashley, and that was the first introduction to the unpopular opinion game. For me, it was I'd give it a B as well. It was There was nothing I actually no. I think I want to give it a C because there was nothing I remember for it from it.
Oh my god, this one's also sponsored by Red Shadow.
All right, that's going in C
B
for me.
tier.
Okay, hang on.
Okay,
We
what were
can't bash every episode for being
Okay.
sponsored or no
No,
one will
okay.
sponsor
No,
it.
it's just who the sponsor is, not if it's
The
No,
first
no,
one
okay.
is fun. All the other ones are brand closers.
Dallas, what were the topics we ended up getting for the unpopular opinion game for the first one? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I think it
I
wasn't
might,
anything
I might,
crazy.
I'm gonna unmute
Obviously,
and
it
try to
was
listen to a little bit.
turtles, sports, tires, and film.
I'd put it in A tier because we've brought the unpopular opinion game back like 4 times, haven't we?
Yes, that's
Well,
true.
Dallas has brought it back, yes. And
But
every
we
time, like, we get new
I've been
people.
That was our
wanna
collective
know this-
consciousness, and every time he shows up, we all completely agree with whatever he brought to the table, right?
You want to know the secret? I put it on
What?
every 10 episodes, starting with 4. So episode 4,
Well, yeah.
episode
Yeah.
14,
Oh,
24, 34, and then 44.
Ah, nice.
I was
I
there
do
for
like
one
that.
popular opinion game, and I think it was a banger episode.
I do like that
And
every
we
time you
wouldn't
bring it
have
back,
it.
though.
We wouldn't have it if it wasn't for that first one. So I
That's
say
true.
A tier because it's the first one that we came back multiple times to.
Mm.
Hmm.
Regardless of the quality, it was good enough that we were like, "Hey, this is pretty funny."
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm down with A tier. That works.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
let's
we're
go,
gonna-
boys.
All right, there we go. Chunky.
Unpopular opinion. I haven't seen this one.
No, I think it's a pretty popular opinion.
Okay,
I don't know
how
many
would
people
you rate
here
this
actually
thumbnail?
watch
The
the old
thumbnail?
episode.
Put it in between episode 1 and 2.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Man.
How about you? How about you, Emma?
I am I've been on an unpopular opinion episode, so I'm very comfortable with where we've put it.
Okay, cool.
there you
Sounds
go.
good. I feel like
You know, I love that every time you bring back the unpopular opinion game, though. Like, the new people always seem to think it's like, is it agree or disagree? Not like, oh, is it popular or unpopular? Like, every time.
yeah. All right, and then the next one is Riley Radio, the first one that has introduced Riley. He talked about his. We talked about our time going to school together, and all this stuff. I thought it was a pretty good episode, so I could give it an A tier.
I like Riley, yeah, A tier. I think he had a strong showing.
Yes.
And also, it's not sponsored by Raid
Not-
Shadow Legends. That
yeah.
was done.
Also, not saying that Riley is my favorite co-host. I'm just saying that he does bring the life to the party when he comes
Agreed. Agreed.
I think Riley is my
I'm
favorite.
sad
Like,
he's not here for this one, actually.
in. I know.
Yeah, where is
He has band practice, I think.
How rude.
Wait.
Right?
Oh, okay.
I think he's my
Sad.
favorite consistent co-host.
Yes.
There's been a
Yeah.
couple that I like a bit more, but like they don't like show up ever. Like I was a fan of Anthony. You know that now that you said the name a few times, I remember the name.
So you said
Fair
yours.
enough, fair enough.
How about you, Lime?
Yeah, I gotta say, I agree. I think he's a good co-host. He probably had according to Riley, he had a strong, not Riley, according to Gypsy, he had a strong showing. So like, yeah, I'd put it high B, low A.
Mm.
If it's looked back on fondly, then definitely high B.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep it. Okay, I'll just keep it in high B then. How about you, Chunky?
Yeah, high B is good. Like B for band practice.
B for better be
But
here next episode.
I mean, obviously everyone's got like a fondness to this one, so yeah, this is good.
Oh, and also, by the way, I found my diploma. That's
Oh, shit.
How long did it take for you to find it?
this
way too
episode?
long. Way
Oh.
too long. It was all the way in Edmonton.
Oh no.
Yeah,
How far away is that for us who don't know?
that's like a 6-hour drive for me.
What?
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, how about you, Emma? What do you think of episode 5, Riley Radio?
Well, I mean, you also talked about the Elder Scrolls game and like which
Mm.
province So I kind of leaning towards A for that one.
Okay, sweet. Looks like it's gonna be an A then. Our first A
Nice.
episode. Nice. All right, next episode is episode 6. This one
S
has
tier. I love his fucking weird ass puppets, dude.
yeah, this one introduces Anthony, our French Canadian co-host. Yeah, we talked about 80s music and puppets, and pretended that Riley was a puppet. Yeah, so
That's where the G Wilkers thing came up,
I
yeah,
will also give
because
it
it's
an
like
A. So yeah,
we had Anthony pretend like the puppet was was Riley instead someone said G Will. Like,
Oh my
okay,
god.
I'm Riley.
yeah. So
What
give
the
it
fuck was the name of the one puppet he had? Bitchy the what was it?
Bitchy the hamster.
Yeah, Bitchy the hamster. It's like it's so good.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a reason why when I like recommended a few episodes, like I mean this would be one of them I'd recommend
Mhm.
for sure.
All right. How about you, Lime?
What's the title of this episode?
The decline of cheese curd sculpting.
Yeah, that's
Which is
that's a. I'd put that B tier.
Okay. Cool. There we go.
the episode title is like a play on something he talks about in
Yeah.
the episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it bottom of B tier. I wouldn't put it bottom of B tier.
Okay. High B.
Yeah. If everybody says it's good, I just gotta judge it on what I know about it, which is that weird thumbnail in the title.
Yes.
I hear
Yeah,
that was guilty pleasure food.
the thumbnail
I've
doesn't
never eaten
actually
cheese
do
curds,
any
so I don't
favors.
know.
Cheese curds are good, man.
The only thing I've eaten is cottage cheese, and every time I mention that, people are like, "That's not cheese curds," but like it is curds made of cheese. So I don't know.
That's different though.
You need to get some poutine in here.
Yeah. Anyway, Chunky, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a good spot. The thumbnail's a banger.
My bartender
Sweet.
drew a waifu.
Huh?
So, waifu?
Huh?
Yeah. Oh shit! Did I pick up? I'm sorry.
I mean, now we need to see the waifu.
Well, no,
Alright,
yeah.
I'll take a photo. And I'll drop it in the fucking co-host chat.
While he does that,
Well,
Emma, what?
my roommate / bartender is incredibly fucking a good artist and drink mixer, so it's pretty base.
Nice. All right, Emma, what do you
He
think?
grew a mushroom and then he made it a waifu.
Yeah, as I said, like you talked about some guilty pleasure foods, and I am a big fan of food.
Let's
And
go. Big fans of food.
yeah, exactly. So
Hell yeah.
We gotta have a food topic episode one day.
Nice. Okay, sweet. So that's gonna stay right there. And we're moving on to episode 7, where we talked about our most controversial topic yet. Would you rather eat deep fried toenails or football field freezy pop, featuring Mr. Chairman as our co-host? Which is this one I'd say is an S tier for me.
Oh yeah, S tier. It's like the most. I think even to date, this is like our most unhinged episode.
Yes.
I think there's other ones that are a little bit better,
I need to
but
watch this episode.
All right. How about you?
I would highly
Lime?
recommend.
If you haven't seen it,
Oh,
give it a
me?
thumbnail.
For how much this is referenced, I gotta say S tier because I've not heard any other episode talked about as much as this episode.
yeah,
Like the
Yeah, it seems
discussion
like it.
lasted the entire episode. Like
Just how much
Yeah,
people are like,
a whole
"Listen,
hour and a half just on one topic.
then S
Yeah.
tier.
I've
You
probably
didn't
been
have
S
to
tier. We
flip
haven't
flop.
done that since I've joined, as far as I know, because I haven't been here for some episodes.
Letting the team
Uh,
down, Lime.
But yeah, given
I
everyone's
was like getting
done S
progressively
tier,
more and more sloshed throughout this tier list. I'm
How
just gonna start slamming everything into S tier.
how about you,
Oh my
Chunky?
God. The premise alone is quite the banger. I actually listened to this while I was at work once during a deadline week, and it was actually really funny. So yeah, you can leave it up in S.
All right, sweet. Our first S
My-
tier episode.
Let's
And
it's funny because
go.
like my opinion changed during the episode too. Like I was pretty staunch on like one side, and I was like, actually, you guys are making good points. Like, it's like,
all right.
you know.
Now we move on to episode 8. I believe we looked up what Florida man we were and stuff, and then we
Oh
also
fuck!
did a. I think this was one where we did a voiceover on the steamed hams script.
You
And this
did.
one also featured Emilio as
We
a
gotta
new
do more
co-host.
voiceovers. We gotta do more voiceovers.
I liked this one a
Yeah.
lot. I give this one an A for me.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think high B, low A. That's kind of where I'm sitting at.
Okay. You seem
So probably we'll just say low A. Yeah, let's just say
Okay.
low A.
Okay. How about you, Lime?
Well, my Florida man is Florida man arrested for sexually assaulting an Olaf. So definitely A tier.
All right.
let it
Yeah,
let it go more like let it blow.
The
I totally
headline
forgot.
was
How do
this
you
Florida
find
man
your-
couldn't let it go. So like obviously that's an A tier.
How do you look up your Florida man again? I
You
forget.
just say Florida
You
man,
just
and then
search birthday.
Your Florida plus the words Florida man.
your birthday plus Florida man.
Ah, yes, I remember mine. I don't want to talk about it.
I don't remember my birthday. It's okay.
Yeah. How about you, Chunky?
I have a steamed hams bias, so leave it there.
Okay. And then Emma.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Okay.
I too enjoy steamed hams and
All right.
Florida
Sounds
man.
good. Moving on to bad horses, bad farmers, bad something. I forgot what else it was. This was a
God.
loaded episode. we went
S tier,
S
probably
tier.
my favorite episode we've ever done.
This
ever.
one This one
Wow.
introduced Alfie and Will. We talked about the Daniel Radcliffe play. Then we talked about Farmers Only, and then we talked about making our own Christian Too Many Co-host restaurant in Saskatoon. So yeah, that
Bro,
was a
I'm gonna
loaded episode.
Yeah, we're pretty much like we're sitting there just making horse fucking jokes the entire time, and no joke for the next like probably a couple weeks at least, all of us kept getting like horse recommended things in our like search result type
Yeah.
shit. Like it's like we were getting listened into on by fucking like big tech or something because yeah, we just kept getting like horse related shit.
Yeah, that
It's
was
insane.
great. How about you, Lime?
I gotta say S tier because this is the only one I've seen referenced a bunch. Simply because of how awful and terrible it is as an episode.
Well,
So,
it's
yeah,
it's
I'd say
awful
S
in a
tier.
good way. Like it's great to listen to, but it's awful to like you can't show that. Like it was pretty much like, hey, if you ever show your family this, don't show them this
They'll
episode.
never listen to this
Yeah.
podcast. In fact, they'll shame you for listening to this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it fair to say that's our edgiest episode, Dallas?
I think I
I think
remember
this is our
saying
edgiest episode.
I think I remember saying that I will hate myself if this was our golden era.
Oh no.
You know what's funny? I mean, I think that air was pretty great. Just like 3 episodes in a row were like the best bangers I've seen.
Oh my god.
Like 3 or 4.
How about you, Chunky?
So this was the episode I showed to this girl I was talking to at the time, and then she just never watched
That is
another
a
episode ever
mistake. That is a
again.
mistake you made.
So keep it up on S tier.
Damn.
No.
Sounds right.
Respect it, Chunky. I respect it.
How about you, Emma?
Okay, so first of all, the actual like thumbnail.
Yeah.
Brilliant. But if you start the video and stop it instantly, there's a really moody Dallas, and it just like brings the whole vibe.
Oh
So-
no. Oh no.
Yo,
S
put
tier.
that in post.
I'm scared to know what I gotta figure it out what that I gotta check that out
Show
later.
the frame in post.
I got it.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna check it out later. I'm not gonna show on screen. Well, so that one's going in S tier. We're moving on to the next episode. So here's episode 10 that featured co-host Max for the first time. We talked a lot about audio engineering stuff because me, Max, and Riley were all audio engineers, so I think that was pretty
Based.
much the premise of it. So I'll give it a high B for it because I don't remember much from it. But Max is the funny guy
Low
too.
B. It's not a bad episode, but like there were just like 4 or 5 bangers back to back there, and so that was the inevitable fall.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so I never told
Rip.
anyone, but this is literally just Adolf Hitler in this picture.
Wait, what?
B tier.
I had a feeling.
Are you
I had a
are you
feeling
actually
that
fucking
was
with me right
some
now?
No,
shit.
that's actually Hitler.
I had
Oh
a
my
feeling that was
God.
some shit over there.
Oh my god, he has the armband. What the fuck, Dallas?
Because it says everyone's an audio engineer.
Did we even talk about Hitler though?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Are you trying to say
I need
something
to
right
know.
now?
I need to know. Was this episode informative, educational, or entertaining?
Well,
In your
If you
opinion
have to think
versus the
about it,
facts.
it wasn't. I mean, I don't know how informative it would have been.
Yeah, I don't think it was very informative.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you guys are like, yeah, we're both audio engineers, so we
I think
talk about it.
we were just more like shit posting on audio engineering.
Okay. Entertainment above all else. A tier.
Okay. Cool. How about you, Chunky?
Sure, yeah. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Audio jungle.
Yeah, A tier.
All
Audio
right.
Jungle.
How about you, Emma?
I'm gonna need a little context on one thing.
Uh-huh.
Tony discovering the internet. No?
Oh, you know what? I don't remember the exact thing,
Oh
but it
yes.
was something along the lines of like Tony not knowing a certain phrase or something, and then he
Yes.
was like,
I
So-
will accept it where it is. Carry on.
Okay.
All right, moving on to the next one, which is the Pee Wee Herman incident. I can't remember if we
S
had
tier.
a new co-host for this one. I think this was the first one we didn't have a co-host, a new one, but it had Pee Wee as the new co-host, and this episode was so cursed it like legit corrupted like when I was editing it. I don't know
like how
why.
it says.
Yeah.
I like how it says on key moments. It says favorite dinosaur, 33 minutes in, and then the death of Harambe, an hour in. And so,
But
because I specifically remember us talking about dicks out for Harambe, because
yes,
cause yeah,
I respect it.
I-
I respect it.
I still give it a S tier because it's
S tier. I think
it was so cursed.
Harambe, my guy.
Yep.
like
Bold.
I spent fucking like 20 minutes trying to get a recording of this Pee Wee Herman doll that has like a completely fucked up gargly voice, and for some
Yeah,
reason
that's right.
Discord completely can't capture it like at all, because it does that noise suppression thing even when you turn it off. And so like I kept trying to find ways to like record it real quick and upload it, but I had like shit internet, and like I couldn't get it to my phone, and like the file size was too large, and so like I spent like 20 minutes trying to fucking upload it to YouTube. Like
Obviously, should have gotten Discord Nitro. Obviously.
yeah, silly me. But yeah,
Not
there's
sponsored.
Discord Nitro, sponsor us.
True.
Please.
I-
I'll take a
I
sponsorship.
still have that video.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say everyone puts it in an S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unanimous.
All right. Sounds good.
The question is, like, is S tier going to be top S tier versus bottom S tier, or is it just they are all even?
I would say just bottom S tier because of how like
Yeah,
buggy everything
other
was.
ones were better, but there's like I think its lows are lower than all the other ones, but I think its highs are
It
like
was just so
higher.
cursed. It was funny. So
Fine
Yeah,
by me.
yeah.
it was like a lightning in a bottle moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Pee
Moving
Wee
on
Herman.
to episode
SCP.
12. This one had co-host Jayla, and we talked a lot about horror films. And I think that was it. I give this one
Yeah,
like
that's
a
right.
low B. I guess like a C. I don't remember much from it other than we just talked about horror stuff.
I got jump scared
Um,
by Pee Wee Herman by clicking on that link. Guys, don't click that link.
oh, you know what? I kind of want to do. Yeah, I want to say hi B because she had a lot of really cool fucking show and tell shit.
Oh, that's
And
right.
because I don't like to be fair,
Actually,
I'm
no,
not much of a movie guy,
I'll put
so like
mine
I
in
don't know
high
shit.
beat.
Like I didn't really care about the episode too much because I'm not like a music or a movie guy. But like, I mean, there was a lot of like, oh, I have this like
It was a lot
prop
of
from
show and
like this
tell.
shit, and it's like,
Oh yeah, it was
yeah, I was
called
like, it's
show and
cool.
tell and horror. That's what it was.
Yeah, so that was pretty dope.
Did I hear a cat purring?
Yeah, it's
I believe
fine.
it's a bird. Oh, never mind, I'm
Oh,
wrong.
that was me. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm
Purr again.
hungry.
Daddy likes
You're not you when you're hungry.
Purr again, kid.
kitten.
Oh,
Please
shut
purr
the fuck
again.
up.
Kid.
Oh, hey, we also forgot show and tell and horror.
Don't
This
make
is the
Daddy angry, kid.
this is
Don't
the
make
first
daddy.
episode that
please
my
stop.
I'm so
Jamaican
many
banana
shots
showed up.
in. I am so sorry for my quality.
The worst bit is you guys are saying this, and I literally have cat ears on my headset.
I know. We got a real
I
life
feel
Discord
so
kitten right
uncomfortable.
here. I'm
Oh my
gonna
God.
cry.
Don't make me cry.
God, I'm gonna
Don't make me cry.
Daddy doesn't like
Wait,
it
what?
when the
Cry single tear.
You won't like it when I cry. Here's my secret. I'm always crying.
Look, this episode also introduced Jamaican banana.
Bro, you
So,
got Jamaican banana?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is a
Bro,
large Jamaican banana.
Yeah. Okay.
is
Yeah.
he edible though? Can you put him on a peanut butter and banana sandwich as Dallas showed us
That's
earlier?
true.
Yeah,
You know what? When I get comically large hot dog buns, I'll let you know.
Oh my god, comically large hot dog buns.
Comically large hot dog buns.
That's the
a
tagline
lot
for
of
this
peanut butter.
episode.
That's the phrase of the day, folks.
Look, okay, I don't think it should be the episode title, but Dallas, you need to put that in the description. Comically
Yeah.
large hot
Yeah.
dog. Anyway.
All right. Anyway. Yeah. Me and Gypsy gave this a B. How about you, Lime?
Yo, I'd rate it. What's the title of the episode?
Show and tell and horror.
Show and tell and horror. Yeah, that's a solid B tier.
Okay.
I haven't heard anything referenced about it, but like from what everybody said, it was a pretty good episode. So yeah, I'd say it's a solid B tier.
It was
All
like,
right.
you know what it was?
Good
It was a good
reference,
podcast episode, is
episode
what it was.
True.
7, I think that's the one up there.
Uh,
The popsicle and piss or some shit.
Yeah.
yeah. Sure.
Yeah. No, don't take my exact last name from me.
Oh,
All right.
All right.
What about Emma?
Moving on then. Chunky,
yeah.
what do you think?
what horror movies did you talk about? If you remember.
Oh shit,
Evil
that's a good
Dead.
question. That really determines where I put it.
I remember
Evil
we
Dead
talked
was one of the main
about-
ones.
Yeah,
right?
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead, that's good. That's good.
Anything else?
See, the problem
Saw?
is I don't know because I don't watch horror movies, so I checked out.
That's the thumbnail.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think we
You know,
talked
I
about
have a
Jason
bias,
X
slow
at
A.
one point.
Oh shit. Okay.
Jason X.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when he's in space.
And none of the other
Yeah.
ones, just Jason.
No other Fred. Oh, I need to watch Freddy versus Jason. I have that movie. I need to watch it.
That's a good one. I love
Freddy
that one.
versus
But anyway.
Jason versus Scott Pilgrim versus the world.
Yeah.
Um,
How
anyway,
about you,
what's the
Emma?
next one?
Oh yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Did you even rate it?
I have a bias for horror movies, so low A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how about you, Emma?
Yeah, look, I'm gonna go with the low
I
A
be
because
low A.
I too
Oh, let's
like
go.
horror movies.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Let's go.
All right. Well, let's move on over to number 13, fun soy sauce facts. Where
Oh, this-
co-host Michael, Jayla's friend, showed us the interesting fact about soy sauce. So this one's an S tier for me.
Yep.
Yeah, it has to.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
So everyone put down an S. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. The unpopular opinion game. Number 2, Electric Boogaloo. It's just featured with our co-host Sean, who was a real-time wrestler. And yeah, we just did the game, and that was pretty much it. It wasn't anything interesting, I don't think. So I was gonna put this in
That's
low
not how
B.
you, that's not how you sell the episode. You say
I
there
mean,
wasn't anything
this
too
was a great
wild.
Yeah,
episode.
you're not
This
making
was
us
a
a good case for it
fantastic,
now.
flawless episode.
Yes.
Probably one of the best ones we've ever had.
Best
Honestly,
wrestling
high
episode.
S here. High S.
Best wrestling episode so far.
Yes.
The only
Oh.
wrestling episode so far.
Well,
Yeah,
not if
that's
there's
true.
I could change that
okay.
eventually.
Yeah,
Higher B
I'm
tier.
agree.
Higher bottom of B.
All right.
I feel
wait.
like C tier wasn't really that memorable. I don't know.
True.
It was alright. Like high C, like really high C for me,
I
but yeah.
see.
Yeah,
Our first C.
it's already at high C.
That's the joke.
Look, yeah, but I'm just saying for future reference in case we
Okay.
put anything. What about?
how
Is that everyone's?
What be your lime?
Oh, me? I'd say, did you guys drop it to fucking C tier?
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
I'd say low B, because wrestling's come up a lot since then.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I stand by what I said. Every reoccurring bit has to be at least A tier, because it was funny enough for us for Dallas at least to be like, yeah, I'll do that again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Well, yeah,
I
so
don't
that-
see another deep fried fingernails episode coming up. So if that's S tier, then
Not
the
yet.
recurring bits have to be at
It-
least
that's,
A tier.
that's S tier because it was fucking flawless. There doesn't need to be a sequel.
That's fair. That's fair. You can't lightning in a bottle, right? Lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
I say A tier at least.
Okay.
Or high B
I mean,
tier.
well,
High B tier if people don't like it.
Okay. So it was
well,
moved up from a
you're-
C to a B now. So let's move on
Yeah.
over to Chunky.
Well, you know what? Let's put it middle. Let's put it middle of the pack because her and I both said high C, and if he's saying high B, I guess that'll equal to about like middle B.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say just leave it there then. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. And same with Emma.
Right.
Yeah, so
All right.
I
Perfect.
just had my opinion.
All right. Cool. Well, it wasn't unpopular to.
Shut up. Anyway, it's the next
All right,
episode.
anyway,
A
this
tier,
one,
but I'm super biased.
this one we talked about. Fuck, what did we talk about in this one?
We talked about me
He
being a
doesn't know
furry.
D tier.
Oh yeah, okay, that's an
Ooh.
A tier. A then.
Yeah, we talked about me being a furry. We talked about
I'm gonna-
fighting Sesame Street characters, and we also did
Oh.
Pokemon Smasher Pass at the end. Like
Yes,
a little
that's
bit of
right.
it.
I also give it a S. I would give it an S tier based on the thumbnail. It's like my favorite thumbnail of all time.
You know what? Yeah, I'm down with
Yeah.
this. I'm down with this as well. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And how about you, Lem?
What was the episode called? The title?
Which one of us is a furry?
Yes, that's what it's
Oh,
called.
which one of us in the furry? Well, this is where
Yeah,
Gypsy came
who-
out. So, like, I gotta say, B tier, right? Like, the joke is,
okay.
Gypsy's gonna show his furry toes nowadays, but, like, it's B tier, give or take. Can't be that good.
Damn.
Okay.
All right. Well,
You know, I
so
don't-
you.
That's how you really feel.
Intoxicated right now. Please be gentle with what I say.
You know,
Oh yeah, no worries.
the part I like the most about this episode isn't the furry shit. It's the fighting the Sesame Street characters together.
Yes.
Okay, so
Chunky.
Chunky.
You guys said you mentioned fucking Pokemon Smash or Pass.
Yes.
Yeah, that was near the end. We did a few.
All right,
Oh,
Dallas.
fuck!
Uh
Smoky Mon.
Dallas. Name the first Pokemon you smash that comes to mind.
huh.
Glaceon, Gardevoir, Lobunny, whatever the fuck. I can keep going anyway.
Basic high B.
All right. Cool.
Damn, this motherfucker didn't say what's the nose Pokemon? The
Yeah,
one who's
nose
just a big
pass? No.
sloth?
Yeah, sorry. No, that's
Nose
a pass.
pass.
Yeah, nose pass. It has pass in the name.
Nose doesn't get the pass. All right. He's You smash or pass, he's passed. All right.
You know, I've done a smasher pass for every single Pokemon on Twitch. I have the
We're
video
gonna
saved
do
on
we're gonna
YouTube.
do
I haven't
another
uploaded them yet.
Pokemon smash or pass at some point.
Yeah.
All
Anyway,
right, how about you, Emma?
Okay.
Look, there's some good arguments for where it's being put, so I don't disagree.
So it's
so
gonna be in
B
B.
then.
Leave it where it is.
All right, cool.
Okay.
All right, let's bring it over to 16. We did a voiceover on Breaking Bad, which was really funny. Emilio falls asleep. And
Oh, S tier. The Breaking Bad shit. Like we
Yeah.
dubbed a what was it? A Twitter thread about Breaking Bad
Yes.
about what if Walt was getting into
that,
Reddit,
yeah, that
like to get top Reddit comment instead of meth. It was like the, yeah, we all did it. Like we voice acted each individual tweet.
yeah, I'll
It
give
was
it an A tier. But Gypsy's gonna give it an S tier, so it's gonna move up.
Bartender.
Lime, what do you think?
With all the voice acting of Breaking Bad, from what I heard, I've actually been meaning to watch that show. Is it any good? But I'd put it solid high B tier. High B tier.
Okay, cool. And how about you,
Tony
Chunky?
says good night, and he says happy anniversary.
Oh,
Aw, I'm
Good
glad
night.
he remembered our
Aw.
anniversary.
shout out to Tony.
I like how I like how you say, "Oh, I'm glad he remembered," as if you weren't the only one conversing with him here in the past couple minutes.
Listen, man,
Like,
I'm
whoa.
like 7 shots in. You gotta give me a break.
Only
I don't
seven?
think-
That gives the drinks a break, bud.
Look, at least someone's
What?
celebrating. Hell yeah.
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 My bartender just cut me off. I'm crying.
Probably for the best.
Don't hit me up.
That's fair. Honestly, that's fair. Yeah, high A tier. High A tier for me.
All right, cool. How about Chunky?
Yeah, I agree.
And how about Emma?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Man, we got so much more
Just-
episodes to go through.
Yeah, this is taking a
Yeah,
while.
we-
Look.
we really gotta speed this
I
up.
might sober up by the time we reach the end.
Yeah. All right,
You
so
my full
Okay.
attention and focus.
all right, here we go. So, mint spaghetti episode. I talk about if I were to conquer Italy, I would make everyone eat mint spaghetti, and Chris Pratt would be
Don't
the
you
only
also-
resident, or something
Yeah, you
like
talk
that.
about killing the Italians.
Yeah,
I'm
something like
pretty
that.
sure.
Why
And-
would you kill the Italians?
I'll give it an A tier then.
It escalated. Also, there's like a running back and forth from
Doesn't
previous
elaborate
episodes.
on why he would commit genocide, kills Italians anyway.
But yeah, but because of that running back and forth, I showed the correct way to eat a Kit Kat.
Oh yes, that's right.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just a fun little back and forth on that.
So what would you rate it?
Fair.
A tier. I think it's good.
Okay.
Honestly, I think besides like this whole from like I'd say from episode like about 5 all the way up to here, like it's pretty much like fucking banger after banger, except for like the one episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And how about you? Wait, who is?
Someone?
Lime.
Line, yeah, me. I heard it was pretty good. I rate it. Yeah, I give it a low A.
Okay, sounds good. How about you, Chunky?
I like Kit Kats. Leave it there.
All right. How about you, Emma?
I need to see Dallas bite a Kit Kat bar sideways, though.
My
Well,
only
what is-
Next episode, Dallas. Bring a Kit Kat
Maybe-
bar.
All right.
Maybe sideways was the wrong way to say it, but I like he eats it as like a full bar rather than like
breaking
individual
it.
break it off. Yeah.
I want you to unhinge your jaw and just eat the whole thing
Right.
all in one bite.
Swallow it.
Which I think I made funny at that time about like if you were to eat it sideways. Did you actually end up eating it sideways on a later episode?
I can't remember. I think you ate it, but I don't think I ever ate it.
I don't know. Anyway, whatever.
Okay. My biggest concern about this, I just need some context here. So as a Canadian, you are one of the only Canadians I've yet to meet that can actually say the word bagel instead of bagel.
Bagel? Who the fuck says bagel?
Fuck.
They got us.
No.
Chunky's
But
going to
you-
run away now. This is fucking police cop.
Anyway, this is my last episode here. Bye.
Wait,
Chunky,
you
don't
say
go.
bagel?
I say bagel, yeah.
Oh,
Can I ask
Oh.
why? Can I ask why?
I don't know.
Is it just because you're just that devoted to being
Right.
wrong?
Lime,
just
the
feels-
argument I've heard from people so far is that it doesn't have a why, and that's the why.
But
See,
E
I-
makes the
it has an E.
A loud. That's
True,
how,
like
that's
an
how you're
age.
taught.
Like the word age.
Yeah.
E is
Yeah,
after.
age. It's it's not. I don't
So it
know
should
what
be a
to-
bagel.
Bagels.
This could be a whole topic on itself here. But let's
Yeah, that's the next episode.
Yeah.
But you can't eat a Kit Kat, right? So low
gonna be
A
F tier.
just for not being able to eat a Kit Kat, right?
an
Oh
A.
shit, got him there.
Got him.
All right, cool.
Fucking
Let's
got
move on to number 18. We played Scribblio while I was testing out different combinations of pops, and it wasn't a very great audible episode in my opinion. So I give it like a D.
You know, I'm thinking C. I think it would be funnier if it was because if it was cut down a bit more
Mhm.
episode wise, I think it could be edited to be a bit better. But there was a lot of just awkward in between shit. Like, well, we're trying to
Yeah.
we're trying to play like a Pictionary game of Scribble.io. Like during it, it's just I don't, it was fun to
For
play
a
that, but
for
as a
audio
podcast,
podcast.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, even as a visual podcast, I don't think it was too exciting. So yeah, I feel like C.
Yeah. How about you, Lime?
My question is, how many years of editing experience do you have? Like, how long have you been editing stuff?
Since
At the time of this
2021.
video. At the time of this video.
Oh, at the time of this video, I would say like just over a year.
Over a year? Okay, then I can't rate it that bad if it was poorly edited, right? Like, I can't be like, oh, Dallas didn't know what he was doing, F tier. I'd say low, medium B. Medium B tier is where I would put it.
Okay. All right, sounds good. How about
Because if the main complaint was that it was poorly edited and Dallas had less than a year of editing experience,
Well,
that's
it's not
a
that it's-
complaint.
Well, I don't know if I'd say it's not the issue of poorly edited. It's more so that there's just a bunch of dead air in between. I
yeah.
feel like that doesn't make as good of a now. If that was edited out, I think it would make it better. But
I
it's not
believe it
that
was
the
also
editing was
because
bad.
in the video, someone was drawing something that would require context for us to for the viewers to
Right?
see
Yeah, it's kind of a
to lead up to the punchline or whatever. But
Right,
unfortunately for
right.
the audio,
Yeah.
it's just dead air.
That seems
Yeah. Okay,
very
And that's a low B. That's a low B for me then, because if the whole episode requires context, and the context you can't get through audio,
Yeah.
then that's just a failed episode. But I wouldn't put it as a D tier, because if you guys still remember it fondly, then you probably did something right.
Yeah. At least it wasn't sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends like in episode 3.
Exactly. A non-sponsored video when you made zero money off of is obviously better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, we kept our artistic integrity for
Yeah.
an episode that
of
was
course.
worse.
And your integrity is what matters. That's
Exactly.
why I don't draw furry porn.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't draw furry porn. I just consume it.
All right. How about you, Chunky?
Anyway.
Scribblio without me, C tier.
True. And how about Emma?
What was your favorite pop?
Pop?
You
Yeah, well,
called
because
it
it was
pop.
it was a thing of
okay.
mixing together.
No, I was
soda.
trying to figure out if you said pop or part.
Are you making fun of my accent?
No,
What if she
Whoa.
meant both, at the same time,
Racist
Dallas?
answer.
Wow.
but I think my favorite was mixing the root beer and something else.
That's fair. Root beer is pretty good.
Didn't
Root beer and
you?
something else. C tier.
Yeah, not a good. Not a great description. He did try Pilk though. I'm pretty sure that episode.
You tried
I think
Pilk?
I did
Pilk?
actually. Yeah.
You
F.
tried Pilk?
F.
Wait, what's Pilk?
Okay, I got thumbs up. High,
That's
B
Pepsi
tier,
and
low
milk.
A. Low
Oh,
A if
it
you
was the
tried
Pepsi.
Pilk. Low A.
No, it was the Pepsi milk. No, I want pickle
Yeah,
milk.
Pilk. Oh,
Yeah.
pickle
Yeah,
milk?
Pilk to me is
Oh, God.
pickle milk.
Oh
So
no,
Jesus
no.
Christ.
people are like,
Oh
Ugh.
god.
Pepsi milk, I'm
I'm
like,
gonna throw
I've
up.
been there,
never-
done that. It's fucking exciting.
I've never heard that before in my life. Dallas, you have to try it next episode now.
Oh fuck me. All right.
Pickle milk.
Pickle milk.
So
and
it's gonna stay at
pickles
C,
and
right?
gushes. That's the whole episode.
I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
leave it at C.
Skip me for the next couple episodes that I'm not part of.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Moving on to number 19, we got the mysterious actor who played Harry Potter. This one was the most co-hosts we had in a single video, in a single episode, with 10 co-hosts.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, we had who were the all new co-hosts? Or
Name them all.
Who was it? Oh no, 19 was Milk.
yeah, 19. Yeah,
Yeah. So Milk was in this one.
key
and we talked-
key moments. Favorite milk. Favorite type of nut. Critical Role. Spider-Man 3. I don't remember a single fucking thing about this episode.
I
I'll be
remember
honest,
my
D&D
but
bit.
not one.
alignment chart.
I remember my bit about Arnold Schwarzenegger being Harry Potter, and that's it. That's an S tier for me.
I kind of vaguely remember that being funny, but I'm gonna go C tier. Like it's so unforgettable,
Damn,
or so forgettable. Sorry,
I'm back.
this was like one of my favorites. All right,
sorry, man. I just don't remember it.
all right. How about you, Lime? Episode 19.
What's the episode title? That's the
Uh,
big thing for me.
The mysterious actor who played Harry Potter.
Okay, as someone who's met Daniel Radcliffe, this has got to be like a D tier.
God damn it.
Weird flex.
D for Daniel.
D for Daniel.
I'm gonna use
Damn,
okay.
Daniel.
Damn.
Like he's not that interesting.
Yeah, he wasn't even on the cliff.
Yeah,
And it sure as
Daniel
fuck
This
wasn't
was
that
even
rad.
rad.
More like Daniel just boring on the street. Am I right, guys?
All right. Anyway, Chunky, what do you think?
Yeah, just leave it there.
Okay, Emma, what do you think?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Moving on to number 20. This one had no new co-hosts. Cassie was very, very political in this one, and it was probably the most serious one. Wasn't that funny at all? So I'd give it a D tier for me.
There's a trigger warning on this one.
It did have a trigger warning about death
Why do we have a trigger warning?
because we're talking about a
you
lot
know
of
what?
death.
Probably
Oh.
because this key moment here, 1 hour and 5 minutes, and difference between Holocaust and genocide. Yeah, Cassie got really like
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
into it.
What the f-
Jesus
Well, because the
Christ! What
idea-
the fuck are we talking about?
We were discussing like
Dallas, I
the
would not associate your name with this episode at all.
This seems like an episode
Is
to
this person still
accidentally
a
lose.
co-host after all this?
They haven't showed up since this, so
Oh my
Okay,
god.
then, yeah, I don't know what to call
Well,
that. I don't know if it's good
yeah.
or bad.
well. See, I'm a little bit more. What's the word? I'm a little bit less whatever about it, just because like it was just like it wasn't. I don't think it was completely out of nowhere, but like it just like somehow got on that topic. You know what I mean? When you're just like bullshitting people, and then like it just ends up on the weirdest fucking topic you've ever heard in your life.
yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. I've been there. I've had a topic be like just like out of nowhere, be kind of like off kilter, kind of crazy shit. But like, there's a difference between like the bros at 3 a.m. and then whatever that was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
This
Yeah,
was
like
this
it
was
turned into
the
like
this was the whatever that was episode. So
Yeah,
That's why I
put
rated
a
it a
D
D.
tier. A solid D
Clearly.
tier.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Quality.
don't actually-
like. I would if I could erase this video from our history. I would erase it. Just so you
Damn,
know,
that
if we ever
bad.
got big, this is a video that would be brought up and be like, "This is why you shouldn't listen to them." Remember this episode?
Yeah. Anyway, Chunky, what do you
Yeah.
think?
I'm sorry.
Like I missed like I definitely haven't seen this one, but now I'm just like, did I clearly missed a lot there.
Yeah.
I don't have an opinion. Just leave it, I guess.
Yeah. How about you, Emma?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Fair enough. We're
God
moving on.
damn.
So this one was called Canadian Poems and Mandela Effects. This one was
Ooh,
pretty.
exciting.
This one was pretty fun. We brought up Canadian poems or poems about Canada, and a lot of people had really good ones. So, and we talked about Mandela effects for the rest of it. I think this one had, uh, if I recall correctly, it had what's his name, Travis, as the co-host. So
Travis Scott.
yeah,
Yo,
so
put him back in the Fortnite store.
yeah,
Oh
I
my
would give
God.
this like an A.
Yeah, A tier. Yeah, we all made like our own specific poems. I thought it
Mhm.
was good.
I thought it was very
Plus, I
creative.
still stand by my poems, dude. My poems were fucking fire. I don't care what anyone.
Yeah. How about you, Lime?
If it was a good time and people remember it fondly, then like yeah, I'd leave it where it's at. If everybody likes it, then like if it was in good humor and good fun, making Canadian poems, like yeah, of course.
True. It was
Do I
very
still have my?
uplifting and fun. A good time.
Especially after that last episode.
Yeah, a bit of a
Fresh
bit
out
of a
of
180.
episode 20.
No, dude, you know what's funny? You know what's fucking hilarious? I'm pretty sure she came up with the idea to do like
Yes,
Canadian
she
poems,
did.
and then she didn't show up for the episode.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Damn.
It's like,
Okay.
damn it.
I just stole her.
No, that's all. I mean, she
Good
came up
job,
with the idea
Dallas.
that we do
I'm
it. She
proud of
just
you.
didn't show.
Stealing ideas off your co-host. Perfect.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
How about
It's
you?
a shame she never.
Wait, who? Wait. Yeah. Lime, you said A, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If everybody remembers it fondly and it was a good time, then of course A.
All right. Cool. How about you, Chunky?
Good episode plus banger thumbnail. Yeah, keep it up there.
Hell yeah.
And how about you, Emma?
Are you sure it was a good episode? Or is it just the Mandela effect?
Ooh, fuck. Hitting us with the true facts.
But no, that it sounds
topic
like it was a
against you.
dope episode.
Cool. So we're keeping an A then.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, now for this one, it was called "We Got Drunk While on a Game Show." Is where Gypsy played "Who Wants to Be a Millionaire" video game while we watched and drank our faces off.
Hey, bro, that's me right now.
I say it was I would say it was a solid high B. It would be better to watch in video than audio still. Again, connecting to games with podcasts, but it was still fun.
Yeah.
It still had some good moments. There's still a lot of moments I remember.
Yeah, I think my favorite part about it was that because there's a bunch of different pre-made characters that you can choose from. Like you can't make your own, so you choose the pre-made characters. And in our headcanon was the idea of like if they don't make it to the end, they die. And so we went through all the characters, like as they were,
Yeah,
like
so
trying to see how
I
far you can
had
get.
to cut it down a lot of it because it was so
Oh my
Yeah,
long.
there was a lot of just like kind of that helped raise the stakes for it. You know what I mean? More than it
Mhm.
would have otherwise. Because
Yeah.
especially because they're all drunk too, so like they're all taking shots every time they they lose. It's getting progressively worse, and we're just like,
Oh
oh
my
fuck, when do you
God.
use when do you use like the lifelines? You know, do we use it yet? Even though we don't know the answer.
Yeah, I
So
think
yeah,
it was legit
A,
hungover from this episode.
A tier. I liked it.
Yeah. Okay. How about you, Lime?
From what I heard, it was a pretty much a banger episode. What was the title of the episode, though?
We
Oh.
what was it called? We played a game show while
We-
drunk.
Played a game show while drunk. Yeah, I gotta give that S tier because I'm fucking wasted right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's ATS tier for me. All right.
All right. How about you,
Hell
Chunky?
yeah.
Sorry, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can keep it there. This was a fun one too.
Okay. And how about you, Emma?
I feel like being Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, it would have been a much easier episode for like the podcast side of things.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we obviously come back to drinking while playing a video game.
Let's go.
So I'm down for where it is.
Okay, sounds good.
Hell yeah.
I didn't. Yeah. All right. Perfect. So let's go over to 23, which is a very underrated episode in my opinion. It doesn't have much.
It's an odd number,
if
so
you-
we should have listened to it.
Yeah. It has a surprisingly low amount of views on YouTube,
Damn.
and
7.
but it has a co-host Cam, who you may know as Dark Apocalypse in the co-host Mania series.
My boy,
and we
Dark
talked
Apocalypse.
about,
Nothing but respect for his name.
and then we talked about trying to find the myth of how many Garys there actually are in this world.
Yeah, like, was it him that brought that up, Cam?
No, that was me.
Like, oh yeah, well, because
Oh,
someone
and
brought up
then
the idea
and
of
then in
like,
the
yeah, like, oh, you don't know anybody named Gary. Like, who the fuck knows someone named Gary? And then so we all like tried to look up people, like how many Garys are still left.
yeah,
Oh my God.
also the first
Name
half
name
was
10 Garys.
just like me and everyone in the call who actually met me talking about how they met me and the story of like first meeting me and stuff, and that was a
Yeah,
really good time.
the description says we find out if Dallas is considered a good friend according to the co-host who met him. So you like this episode because of the circle jerk, don't you?
Yeah. So yeah, I give it like an S tier for me. It's a underrated banger.
Low B.
Damn. All right,
It's all
back
right.
to B.
All right.
Back to
It's
B.
good. I remember a little bit of it. Just it's all right.
All right. How about you, Lime?
What's the title?
Too many Garys.
Too many Garys. Ugh. And it's how people met you is what they call. What was it about?
That and we
What's
tried to
one of the-
find how
Oh,
many
this is a
Garys there
good
were.
point.
How many Garys there were? Well, how did you guys ever figure out how many Garys there were?
Well,
that's a real
I found
question.
it.
Less than
I found
20.
I found at least like 5.
What was the number you guys ended with?
Less than
Fuck,
20.
I don't even remember. I found more than whoever was trying to say like there's not this many, and I found more than that. I was like, fuck you. Like,
Well, if it was
Like-
if it was a win for Gypsy, solid A tier.
Okay, cool.
Solid like medium A tier.
Sweet. How about you, Chunky?
Did you guys even bring up Gary the snail?
I think I
think
did.
Oh my god!
I think we brought it
Gary
up, but we
Gypsy.
considered it to be like real people, so
Yeah.
Gary was excluded.
All right, you get a pass.
Okay, cool. How about you, Emma?
I'd like you all to know that apparently my mother knows a Gary.
Mm,
I've been
Ooh, all right.
stalking my friends list, and I was like, I'm gonna just randomly check my mom. So I know at least one Gary, I guess.
I don't know a
but
single Gary.
It's a good point. Like, I don't personally know any Garys.
I know a Gary.
Oh, I know a Gary. You know, dude, did I forget to mention in that episode? I'm related to a Gary.
Oh,
Like, I think I forgot to mention that.
Gary
It's
Sopranos.
too
or
late,
something.
man.
Obviously, I'm not going to mention the last
Clearly, it
name,
didn't
but
exist in your head when you were.
well, because it's like it's not like directly related. It's like related to my dad, you know, side of the family, yada yada. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of him.
Yeah, as a conspiracy,
Yeah.
I like it for an A level.
Sweet. All right, cool. We'll leave it at that then. And we're going over to the popular opinion game 3. This one was
Exciting.
pretty good. I think this one was really good. You, Gypsy, and Riley were arguing about the rules of the game for long amount of time, and
Yeah, well, because every time, like, a lot of what turns into the unpopular opinion game, it tends to be like whether we agree or not, and it's like that's not the premise of what you specific. That's what I think the game should be, but
yeah,
that's not what the game is. The game is like you say an opinion that you think is unpopular, or at least your strongest opinion on a subject, and then people gauge whether or not it's popular,
yeah, that's true.
whether or not they agree with it. And yeah, so like yeah, I end up, as you can tell, I'm still passionate about
Yeah,
what the
so
fuck the rules are. Yeah.
I give that an A because of the funny little arguments that you guys had.
Key moments from this
Yeah, key
episode.
moments.
YouTube key moments. What do you like most about Chicago street fights? Praise Italian food, blockchain, and Back to the Future Telltale game. Why did we talk about the blockchain? What the fuck?
I think
Yeah.
blockchain was the topic.
Oh, it's one of one of your random
Bless you.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Alright.
Yeah, it's all right. I think it's better than the other one, but yeah, B tier, high B tier, I guess.
Cool. How about you, Lime?
I wasn't there for this one yet, but I gotta say, if it was automated by the blockchain, then I gotta say, B tier, give or
Okay,
take.
cool.
Just listening to what you guys were talking about, that's a solid B tier.
Nice. All right, cool. How about you,
I've
Chunky?
definitely been part of worse episodes.
And Chunky?
Yeah, B is good. I
Cool.
don't really have much to say, to be honest.
To
Is it-
be honest,
Oh.
Hey yo, be honest. Let's go.
Yeah.
How about you, Emma?
yeah, look, it sounds pretty good. It involved food. Let's leave it
go.
at B.
Food.
Yeah.
True. All right, cool. It's
Leave a like if you like eating.
And then we move
I
on.
left a like already.
Nice.
Now we move on to number 25, which was the fast food tier list featuring Solid JJ.
Ooh.
This was a fun one. I love this one. This one's the S tier for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
I like this one too.
It's pretty much.
Starting
Do
off
you
with a
want to
strong
listen?
S tier.
Do you want to listen to us argue about a food tier list for like an hour or hour and a half or however long it is? Hour and a
It
half.
depends. It depends. Where did you guys put Taco Bell and where did you put Wendy's?
Well,
Oh,
watch
fuck.
the video.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll find out.
No. My rating right now determines where you put Taco Bell and where you put Wendy's.
All right, let me find
Okay,
the.
so
Wendings.
I'll grab the
Wendings.
at the end of the episode. Taco Bell did get an A tier. Wendy's did get an S tier. So
All right.
Yeah.
S tier.
All right, cool. Oops, that's the wrong
okay,
one.
yeah, I like this
There
episode
you
too. Also, we had some weird thing in the beginning with like fucking Mario music thing. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah, what was
Riley
that
playing
about?
Seabat with Mario Music Maker.
Oh.
That was cool too. Yeah, S tier, I like it. Anyway, I don't know where we at with the other ratings.
Chunky
Yeah, I would leave it. It was a good one.
and Emma.
I mean, my only complaint is that Burger King isn't slightly higher, but overall, I solid agree.
All right.
Wait, where did
Yeah,
Burger King end
if-
up? Where did
if
Burger
you,
King end up?
Burger King
it
was
ended up in
F.
F tier,
Oh
and,
my god.
and I'll have you know, myself, Gypsy
No,
Gypsy
hang
was
on,
the
hang
only
on.
one fighting for it. Yeah, I tried
Hang
my
on, no,
damnedest.
no.
Nobody
I
fucking
was in
stayed with me.
Texas. I was in Texas for a year, and I lived off Burger King because it was cheap, and the Burger King down there was good, and I would fight for at least a low C tier ranking for Burger King.
Look, I fought for
Hey,
it like
I
with
fought
my
for
heart.
Quiznos, and we still ended up in D tier. So I feel
Yeah,
you.
that's because
I've never
Quiznos
eaten
fucking
Quiznos,
sucks.
so I wouldn't know.
Can I give
Quiznos
you my
sucks. Fuck Quiznos.
like? I know this is a completely different tier list, but my argument for why Burger King should be higher is because at least in Australia, Hungry Jack's branding thing, it's the whole thing, and Carl's Jr. taste exactly the same. There's just a huge price difference.
That's why I kept saying. Burger King and
Carl's
Carl's
Jr.
Jr.
is
taste exactly
mid.
the same.
Burger King is
So
so
why is-
cheap.
So
And
why
for
is
the
Carl's
price that it
Jr.
is,
higher,
it is
you
so
fucking
good.
asshole?
I don't know.
Whopper,
And their
Whopper.
Their chicken fries are way better than anything else McDonald's has. Because I've
Carl's Jr.
ordered
is
chicken
so mid
fries
as fuck.
so much.
Well,
Should
we're
we
gonna have to do
revisit this
we're gonna
tier
have to
list
do a
after-
second. We're gonna have to
Sorry,
do a part 2 of the fast food tier list in like episode 50.
You know what we could do? We could just bring out the food tier list we had, and then we hear the new
Yeah.
people like give like ideas
Mm.
Yes,
of like, because
I'm
I don't
okay
feel like we
with
need to
that.
like redo it, but like maybe we could do like slight adjustments.
Yeah.
Hang on, what
true.
episode are we on
Well,
this week?
we might have different tastes
24.
by then, so it could change.
I've
Yeah,
got
so-
like
This is what I
3 weeks to
found.
go to 5, guys.
Who the fuck opened up Siri?
My
What was
wrist.
that?
That
All
was
right.
my wrist.
We gotta Move
Yeah,
on.
okay, episode 26.
Number
Co-host
26,
awards.
the co-host awards. We did a secret survey of where people voted who was the best co-host of Too Many Co-hosts, and I won.
Rigged. Rigged. Rigged.
Rigged.
Wait,
Rigged.
based on
S
what?
tier. S
Who,
tier.
like,
Right here, best co-host.
Wait, based on
because the other
what?
people. The other people voted, like who were in the thing.
Everyone in the server.
Oh,
Yeah,
everyone.
that's a solid D from me.
Go figure.
S tier.
They vote for the fucking lead host. Oh yeah,
Well,
that's not
here's
fucking
the thing.
popular by us.
The episode overall, the new co-host was Vans. Unfortunately, she only showed up for one episode, but it was oddly enough we were both in the same room together at one point, before we did this recording, like within a month, which was super weird. But otherwise, overall, I'd say I give this episode like a high B.
F.
I
I wasn't even there for it. I don't know anything that happened. S tier anyway.
C tier. It's
Okay.
whatever.
Just for I heard Gypsy say rigged, and I trust his judgment. Rigged.
Uh,
F tier.
D.
Oh damn! How about you, Chunky?
I haven't seen this one, so I'm gonna just let the dice roll as they may.
God. How about you,
It was a
Emma?
fine episode. It just wasn't
It was
like.
probably a really fun episode. We were just dunking
Well,
on it
it's-
because
I just feel
No, I
it's really
mean, it
weak,
was-
man.
To be honest, this next episode's way better. But yeah.
okay. Sorry, what'd you say, Emma?
I just feel it's really rigged if they all voted you
Yeah.
and they haven't come
exactly.
back. Like,
Okay, well,
She gets it.
that's
she
like
gets
dead
it.
people voting sort of thing.
I have our haters in this call.
Love you.
Yeah, I feel like the votes would turn if we did it today.
Oh yeah. Vote for me.
They were scared of canceling him back then. Not so much now.
Yeah.
We have no
The
such
secret cells,
weakness now.
guys.
I don't even
Cancel
remember
down.
why. Like,
All right, well,
I
the next
said it was
episode here. I was eating the world's spiciest noodles, and then
Oh, shit.
I had to go through the entire podcast while in pain. So this was a really good one. I give this a
yeah, A tier. But
Dallas was in pain. S tier.
I'm reading the description. It's like apparently we talked about the No Nut November challenge. Probably because it was like
Was it November?
well, no, it was actually near the end of October, so that's probably why we were getting prepared for it. But I'd like to
Oh.
point out specifically, we seem to like to beat up fictional like Muppet characters because we brought back the Sesame Street one, but we said which Muppets could we beat in a fight?
Oh,
I don't think we
that's
ever
right.
drew a connection to the fact that we also had like a which Sesame Street characters could we beat like way earlier in the podcast, which was 12 episodes before.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
true.
8. It was good,
Eight.
really good.
And Lime, you agree it's S here?
Yeah, I agree. S tier. S tier.
All right, how about Chunky?
S for spicy.
How about you, Emma?
I'm gonna need a link to these ramen noodles, but S for spicy.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, Dallas in pain. S tier.
Yeah. All right. Next one was our Halloween special. Yeah, it was just like everyone dressed as Halloween costumes, and then I think we talked about Halloween topics. It was pretty decent, I guess. So I give it like just an average B.
Also, I'd like to bring up the thing that the episode's named after, the
Uh-huh.
Peter Griffin chip.
Yes.
I found on
Oh.
eBay someone was selling a chip shaped like Peter Griffin's face for like an absurd amount of money, and so like thousands of dollars or something. So I offered them like $10, and then later on, but after the episode ended, the person like tried to get me to pay more, and I was like, no, like I'm not paying $30 or whatever. Fuck that. But yeah, A tier. I like it. Good
All
episode.
right.
Really cool to see people in I mean, Dallas's Peter Griffin mask was fucking cursed.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's true. How
I
about you,
wish
Lime?
I didn't click that.
Wait, did Dallas do the whole episode in a mask?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
S
Yeah.
tier.
He kept complaining because he couldn't see outside the eye holes.
Didn't see his face. S tier.
How about you, Chunky?
Yeah, this is a fun one though. Yeah, you can leave it there.
Okay, how about you, Emma?
Cursed as fuck. That's an S.
Okay, cool.
Are
All
we
right.
noticing a pattern here? Everything that's cursed is S.
That's just true.
That's
all
just
about
our
it.
that's
Fuck
just
it.
our
If it's
type.
cursed, it's S tier, simply because if I have to watch it at some point, so do the new viewers.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
So
We repeated this fucking idea the next episode. We all just wore Halloween costumes because it was an actual live stream on Halloween.
yes, so this one was a live stream. It had featured Juan as our co-host, and then yeah, we just did even more Halloween crazy topics, except it was live streamed. So that was the only
Yeah.
difference.
It says one of the topics we talked about was Halloween candy. So I think we didn't do like a full on
Oh
tier list,
yes,
but we sat there and like debated.
talked a lot about Halloween candy. I think one of my favorite bits was Alfie
Hmm.
asking me or saying, because we were talking about Texas at one point and our names, my name being Dallas and like Texas or something like that. And it just led to her saying, "You're not even from here." And then we just sat in silence. We were like, "Whoa!" Can't just say that. Obviously, as a joke though.
Yeah.
It was said as
Whoa, you telling
How
him
dare
to
you
get
be
out of your
named after
country?
a place you've never been? How dare you? How could you do this?
But I give this a B. I think
Yeah, B sounds about right. I think
high
that
B.
I mean the conversation was whatever. I do like the costumes on some of the
Yeah,
people
I
as
was
well.
in a
Like
different
one like
costume
was
this
dressed up.
time.
Yeah, and one was dressed up as like a cheerleader, and Alfie's shit's rocking pretty well.
How about you, Lime?
What was the title?
It was just called the live scream because it was the live.
Halloween live
Yeah,
stream. I get you. Yeah, I give it where's that right now?
a B.
Yeah, I'd give it a high B. High B,
All right,
low A.
cool. How about you, Chunky?
Low A.
All right, and Emma.
Yeah.
It seems like a very long episode. And
So
B.
part of it is because the first like 20 or
Yeah, I forgot
25
to cut
minutes
out
was like
the.
just nothing.
27:20.
Is when it starts. Yeah.
I forgot to cut out the intro part, but yeah, it was just intro.
Dallas, who were you dressed up as?
I was dressed up as a 80s goth.
80s goth.
Yeah,
S.
you know the Cure.
Yeah, 80s goth, back when they're a little bit less
Yep.
fuckable.
And who was dressed as a cheerleader?
That was
That was
one.
one.
Okay, S.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, Juan's costume is actually pretty fire.
Yeah, he does make.
Because
Yeah.
the
Actually,
bit that I
you know what?
skipped to was like full movement and everything. Vibing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, we just saw Juan on stream like a couple days ago after the fucking Royal Rumble thing, and he was wearing a Velma outfit, like a Velma from like the 2000s whatever Scooby Doo movie, like the latex one. He was
Oh,
wearing a full on like
Lord.
so.
That's great.
Yeah, he rocks some fucking costumes. I like him.
Yeah.
So,
All right, moving over to number 30, which I believe was the one that Lime came in as.
Yeah.
We talked about our favorite movies from each decade. Oh, that was a fun one.
Yeah.
So I give this like a solid A.
yeah, I liked it. I feel like low A, maybe high B. I think this was the first time I brought out the fucking PNG tuber as well, like on the
Oh yeah,
stream
that's
portion of
right.
it, because I had finally the person had finally actually got it done, and I got
Yeah.
a computer that could run it.
Hey.
Yeah. Nice. All right, how about you, Lime?
S tier because I'm in it, but like, it was a good topic. I feel like we had really good conversations throughout that whole episode.
Hmm.
And I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was yelling again. But S tier because we had a good topic, really good conversations. I was a part of it, so obviously it ranks higher.
But I didn't know this was the first time Gypsy was bringing out the PNG tuber, so that brings it up even higher for me. Because like that's all I've known Gypsy as this whole time was the PNG tuber. So I say like a solid low S, high A.
Nice. How about you, Chunky?
Yeah, this was a good one to listen to while working. I think I listened to this one while I was on a deadline, and I was just like, "Oh, this is a good one." Yeah, you can leave it there.
Sweet. How about you, Emma?
Yeah.
Sold.
Sweet. All right. Moving over to episode
Easy.
31, the Slow Boat to China episode. We had a new co-host called Undead Dream, and I'm pretty sure this was the reason he stopped.
No,
Yeah, I
yeah.
this episode like actively pissed me off.
I never made
Okay.
anyone. I think this was the start of canceling me.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
that was it. That's what I remember. Yeah.
So
This there's only
Okay.
2 episodes I've ever been like actively like, God damn it, Dallas, like really like that episode from anger and like from like just like sigh frustration would be the later episode that we all know. But yeah, I mean S tier, it's a great episode. It pissed me
I,
off, but it's a
I
great
rated it
episode.
as a low A just because it's funny watching you guys be so mad at the game and me.
Well, it like you know, not to beat a dead horse, but like it's just because it was such an easy like win condition for the game that like just could not get like fuck.
uh,
But yeah,
oh yeah, so I went with A. You said S?
yeah.
Okay. And how about you, Lime?
Well, I already knew the game, so when you started it, I had an unfair advantage. But the fact that we bullied Undead Dream so hard he didn't come back has to make it S tier for me. That's an episode we have to listen. That a new person who's never heard of us before has to listen to the Slow Boat to China to
True.
know that we are incredibly toxic, but also incredibly
I think-
funny.
Yeah, S is definitely the tier for like our essential podcast episodes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Slow Boat in China is essential. I would rank it higher than episode 30, though. I would rank it higher than that.
Oh yeah, okay.
I would rank it higher than the
I would
live stream too,
I
to be
would
honest.
rank it.
Honestly,
Yeah,
at the
it's
very
a
least,
pretty-
past
it's
the
a
Peter
I would
version
rank
of
it
as
here.
well.
I would rank it here.
Yeah,
Is that the
that's a good
episode
start.
that I got, like, scared to... Is that the episode where I thought I was going to die because something made a sound out in the woods?
I think so.
I think it is, yeah. It's got to be pretty high up because you can hear me actually scream and run for my life in that episode.
I support
Yeah.
it.
All right.
It
Yeah,
was
that's
it was
gotta
so
be pretty
weird
high
being
up
on the
there.
other end of that because it's like I can't help you at all.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, no, that was scary as shit, by the way. Like, that, none of that was fake. That was... I actually heard something, like, right fucking next to me, and I was running for my life.
Oh man.
Yeah, me running with my horse for my life.
My blind horse who was meant to protect me. Yeah.
Who's that?
That was good. That was good. A horse
That's a
impersonation.
very good horse.
Nice. Blind horse, is that
Thanks.
you?
Sugar, you fucking
Sugar,
put
are you
respect on
there?
her name.
Damn, I miss my horse. But yeah, that was a
Esau.
really good episode.
Anyway,
How about you, Junkie?
I would actually put this just below the JJ one.
Okay, so like, oops, where the fuck? It glitched for.
I'm
Well,
glad
that's
we
not-
all
that's
agreed
not
this
right.
was a
hold
good
on.
episode.
Sorry, I just
That's
my
not
mouse
where I
glitched
put it.
for a second. Okay, so like this.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
All right. How about you,
Yeah,
Emma?
there we go.
I mean, I don't have a whole lot of information to go off other than what you guys are telling me. So
it's
Alright.
it's a
Really
game. I'm
good
not going to
episode.
explain how you beat the game, but it's a game where like you say something, like you're on a slow boat
Yeah,
to China, which is
the-
why it's called that. And
the
you,
point
you
is
have to
you
say what
don't-
you would bring.
Yeah, the goal of the game is you're trying to figure out how the game works. That's pretty much how it is.
yeah,
We
it's,
gave
it's
Undead Dreams so many hints.
considering
Yeah.
all I have to really go off is that it drives everyone insane. I love it. Sold.
All right. Perfect. And,
It's a solid episode.
all right, moving on over to Too Many Gentlemen. No new co-host for this one, but we talked about we went on with the gimmick about being fancy and all that stuff. I just remembered the moment of the fucking what's his name, the guy who killed him, who didn't kill himself. Jeffrey something.
Wait, what?
Epstein.
Epstein?
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Sorry, I forgot his
Epstein,
name.
yeah.
Wait.
I forgot
Wait,
about.
what,
How'd you
in
forget?
what,
I'm
in
sorry.
what
Never
context did we
forget my
did we
boy
talk about
Epstein.
Epstein?
I was
Who
gonna
did
say
not
this
kill
was the most
himself.
memorable moments of the episode.
Are you sure?
Apparently fucking
I-
not.
Come on, Dallas. I don't even remember. Like, in what context did we talk about
It's
Epstein in
it's the
this
only
episode?
one where it's like a short where we put it's a short in the YouTube thing where we talk about how many pages that of the Mein Kampf book, and it was
I
like
forgot we talked about Mind Jump in that fucking episode.
Oh my god.
it's a very
It's
gentlemanly.
610
If this
views.
episode was gonna have the Hitler PNG, it would have been this one.
Jeffrey Epstein wrote notes in crayons. That's our one. That's our other short
Yes, that's what it was.
for 610 views. What the fuck?
Let's go. That's 609
right.
more views
High
than I
A
thought.
High A for me.
After hearing that again, that was like that. You know, like situation I said earlier, where it's like, oh, we all just talk about random shit and it leads to something weird. That's exactly what happened with that clip. Is I tried to make a dark joke, and then Riley took it to an even darker place, and then Rev took it to an even darker. It's just like it just spiraled out of control. That's good. That's
Yeah.
a good moment. I don't know if it really speaks much to the episode as a whole, though.
Mhm.
So
It was
B
just one
tier.
part, yeah. B tier? Okay. How about you, Lime?
Oh, I thought I had to rank this episode. Fucking solid S tier, alright?
Damn.
Also, for me, the tier list is a black screen right now. Never mind, there it goes.
Okay, cool.
Are you sure you haven't
I
just
think I
closed
just,
your
I
eyes?
think I just had my eyes closed. Never mind. I was browsing Dallas's channel and looking at the 6 views, 11 views.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I think your stream blacked out. No, I think you blacked out.
I might have, honestly.
All right, how about you, Chucky?
God.
To be honest, this is another one I haven't seen, so I don't have an opinion.
So is that unpopular or?
Just
All
I'm
right.
busy.
All right. Anyway, go to M. Ma.
I don't know how to feel about this. So I'm just do whatever you want to do.
All right. Cool. I'll leave it as is. All right.
Yeah.
So we're going over to episode 33, which was the conspiracy theory
Oh,
episode.
this one.
This one had M as a co-host. We talked a
Not
lot.
me.
Yeah.
Not
not
this
Emma.
one.
It was M.
Not Emma. It's just M. Yeah, we just talked about conspiracy theories the whole time. I think
Yeah.
not memorable, but
It was
not
okay.
bad.
I mean, it seems like a
So
standard
I give it a B.
Yeah.
podcast episode. Low B. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Lime.
Yeah. I don't really remember this episode, and I'm like 80% sure I was not a part of it.
Do you remember
You were
Graggle?
not.
It's gotta be like, what?
Do you remember
You-
Graggle Simpson?
Yeah, Graggle.
Graggle.
I
Don't you
remember.
fucking gaslight me with Graggle Simpson, alright?
I remember
Mister,
Graggle. What do you mean?
I peaked with the Sweatbox Kingdom of the Sun, alright? Yeah, drop that shit in high C tier. How did you get 60,000 views on that fucking thing?
I had 100,000 views with
What do
the
you mean?
original vid. Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Before I got
watched the
taken
video
down,
before,
obviously.
It's 23 views, and then it's 60,000 views.
Yeah. Can you believe that when you commit copyright infringement, you get more views?
Yeah.
With a
Wasn't my idea.
clickbait
Okay, wasn't
thumbnail,
my
no
idea.
less.
It was Sam.
No, no. I
Okay.
mean, it's satire. Satire. It's not copyright infringement.
Yeah.
It's not copyright infringement. It's just clickbait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Anyway, who's next?
Who am I? Who are we?
Chunky. Right? No. Chunky said his.
Okay, so Emma.
Emma. Yeah.
Wait, what are we doing? We're on conspiracy theories, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love conspiracy theories. So, where are we sitting at the moment? My brain
Low
can't
B.
comprehend. Mid B.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's see here. One,
But
2, 3.
under
There.
Oh.
note down.
Oh.
Down one more.
Oh.
That's still mid B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, next episode. Unpopular opinion game. Wait,
All right.
4?
Well,
Oh, yeah. I guess it is 4.
wait a minute. Fuck.
What? What happened?
Oh.
Look at this. Look at this
Oh, you-
Oh
thumbnail.
no! What are you?
See the thumbnail here?
Dallas fucked up.
34
Oh, yeah.
and then 44.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no! Dallas,
well,
what have you
thanks, Phil.
done?
Fuck.
Automatic D tier.
Well, this
Damn.
is the true 4 though.
At least the new one is
Dallas
only
has
3
earned
days old.
himself a
So
new cancellation.
Also, this one was the one that had the controversial topics too. So I give it an A.
Yeah, this is the one where you had like Native Americans as a topic.
Wasn't women a topic on this one? I'm like 80% sure women was a
Damn.
topic on
I-
this one.
Oh no, that might be the last one. No, wait, I can't remember. No, it was mothers or mother.
remember
mother
breaking
something.
down.
Motherhood.
yeah, I was given my women privileges during
Motherhood,
co-host
Native
mania,
Americans,
not
and
during one
Brazil.
of these.
Topic.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Wow.
Yeah,
how about you?
the episode was alright. I'd say high B.
Okay. How about you, Lime?
Oh yeah, that's gotta be high B, low A. Simply due to the fact that you almost made us debate unpopular opinions about mothers and Native Americans.
Well, we got
That's a good
mothers,
bait and
but we
switch
didn't.
episode.
We never got to do Native Americans because nobody landed on that.
Listen, this podcast wouldn't
Thank
exist if someone landed on that.
Yeah. This podcast that episode is the reason I said that we should veto like
I am AT, which
any
is
further groups of people and further unpopular opinions.
I am Métis, which is Native Canadian. So
Yeah, well, you know
I
what?
should get a pass.
Yeah, that doesn't mean the rest of us get a pass though.
Yeah. Yeah. For the rest of you, yeah, best of luck.
Let's go.
All right. Wait, who's next? Chunky?
Who do you think had the worst take in that one?
Fuck. That's a good question. Probably me, honestly.
Okay, yeah, it would not have like affected my vote, by the way. So just leave. I just want to know.
Yeah, I can't. I'm still trying to think about that. But yeah. Anyway, Emma, what do you think?
It seems cursed, but this is not an S tier level
You
of
want an S
cursed.
tier? Okay.
No.
Oh.
And not.
It is not.
Leave it at B
Okay.
because
All
it
right.
nearly cancelled you before the episode trying to cancel you.
Leave it be.
Leave it be.
Ayo.
Now for our next
Oh,
one,
booey.
almost hot ones, where I tried the.
Did you just dab?
No, I had the. I had the
Dabbed?
hot ones Pringles chips. We played it off like it was hot ones. And yeah, it was okay. There was no co-host for this one, but
Yeah, why does the description say political in it? What did we talk about that was political?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Maybe it
So
did get
anyway, Native
political.
Americans. No,
Maybe
okay.
I'll
Yeah,
I'll put it in high B because I remember it being kind of fun.
mid
Riley was in
B, like it was an okay gimmick, but yeah, I don't think we did a lot with
Nothing
it.
memorable came out of it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay,
Okay, well,
moving
that's
on.
that's
I guess we're all
everyone's
gonna
opinion.
agree with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
cool.
solid. Whatever tier it was
Put it, hey,
at
put it
tier.
below the Elmo. Like, you gotta at least put it below, like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah. This
yeah.
is like bland,
Yeah.
bland.
there we go.
Milk toast episode.
All right,
Oh.
here we go. The which one was this?
D tier.
Which Subway sandwich
F.
are you?
F tier.
So
BuzzFeed
this one
quizzes
was
and
one,
Subway sandwiches.
yeah. So this was one that had co-host gapped. We talked about I can't remember what we talked about, but we basically just went on BuzzFeed and did a bunch of random quizzes. And
No, there was no we here. You went on BuzzFeed and made us do a bunch of random BuzzFeed quizzes.
Yeah, there's a theme here
True.
with this podcast. Is Dallas just does random shit that we're forced to.
We're just,
go on with.
you have no control here. Your horrors are beyond your comprehension. But yeah, I would get this like I think it was
Dallas,
the
if you rate this above an A tier, I'm gonna have to like find you.
Also,
I-
can we talk
Just
about that?
track down your IP address. I swear to God.
The description says, and an update on Limelight's blind horse.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind.
Oh,
Maybe it was good.
Oh.
No, I take it back.
Yeah, I'll put in low A because it was so silly, but funny
Could be.
because of how
Now that I
annoyed.
remember it,
because
now
of
that I'm
how
remembering
annoyed-
it, Gap did save it near the end.
Gap, yeah. Gap
You know,
really
yeah,
did save it.
yeah, fine. Lowest of A. Yeah, Gap brings it up.
Yeah,
But I'd like to say this marks the very beginning of the
cancel.
Dallas has us do like crazy bullshit that nobody likes era
Oh,
of the
yeah.
podcast, which I think we're still
Yeah.
currently.
Yeah, that's exactly what
I
this
mean-
tier list is. Dallas making us do things nobody else likes.
No, well,
Dallas-
Dallas's
every
Joker
single
arc
episode-
begins here.
ever since like near
Listen,
the
my
beginning, we've
therapist
been
will
we've
hear
been
about
doing
this,
stuff
okay?
randomly because Dallas like says to do it, and it's like a lot of them have been good. I think this is the first one that's just like not great.
When are we gonna Jackbox soon, huh, Dallas? Huh? When are we gonna do
Ooh,
that?
we'll do
Yeah.
that. Not as a podcast, but as a game night for sure.
Okay.
All right, I'm down for that. I'll do
We
that.
used to
Uh,
do game nights actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, who is next? Wait, did Lime do yours? Did you do one?
Lime
I'm gonna
voted. I
say-
voted. Dallas
Yeah,
voted.
yeah. I voted.
Okay.
I voted medium A because like Gap did come in and save it at the end, and this episode was mostly just us bullying Dallas for it being a BuzzFeed Subway question episode. Anyway,
Yeah.
it wasn't
Okay.
too bad. It was pretty funny. Now, looking back on it, it was kind of funny.
Yeah. How about you, Chunky?
Lower it by like 1.
Okay.
There you go.
It's wild,
Yeah,
dude.
gotta have my
Minspaghetti's
blind
way
horse
better than
updates, you know?
fucking BuzzFeed.
Yeah. I just
How about,
really do not like BuzzFeed, but it did get saved at the end.
Okay, how about you, Emma?
Look, it's a solid sounding episode. Probably more solid than those stool samples that are captured in the thumbnail. But
Yeah.
mint spaghetti is gonna go one up again.
Okay, that's fair.
Thank you. That's all I need. All right. Minspaghetti's better than that.
Justice for mint spaghetti.
All right, moving on over to this one, the Co-Hunger Games, featuring Sky Guy as the co-host, new co-host, and we went through a committee co-host Hunger Games simulator. I can't remember
missed
who
this
won,
episode.
and then we did a bunch of random simulations afterwards because we just fucked around with it. But I remember that one pretty fun.
Yeah, that S tier on that one. I
I
thought,
w-
yeah,
yeah,
I thought it was
I-
pretty good. Front
I
to
think I
back.
get this an S tier as well. Yeah. How about you, Lime?
It's just like the birth
I
of
wasn't-
Sky Guy
Oh, sorry.
murdering everyone was like
Yeah,
Yes.
I wasn't there for this one, but I have heard it brought up multiple times, and I've said this before. If an episode is referenced enough that I hear about it, it's probably a good fucking episode. So like, yeah, S tier is pretty solid. I watched Sky Guy get his ass handed to him during co-host Mania. So that's all I care. That's all I care about.
All right, how about you, Chunky?
Yeah, I agree. This was just a lot of fun.
Yeah. How about you, Emma?
Sounds like it was a lot of fun. And by the way, I told Sky Guy after the foodies the other day about the whole CBAT thing, and he's like, "No way."
By the way, have we been here for like 3 hours?
Yes.
Holy
Oh
yes,
my
No.
fucking God.
2 hours
Holy
recording.
crap,
2 hours
cast.
recording.
2 hours recording. Oh, of course,
Yes.
of course.
I'm
This
gonna
will somehow be shortened down.
I had to
A lot.
edit all this by Monday because I'm leaving town on Tuesday.
Oh, boy.
Okay, let's
Let's
try to do the
Dallas-
speed run, I guess, here.
No,
at the-
it is
at the end.
Monday. You know that, right?
Fuck. It's Monday in 3 minutes for me. All right. Let's go
like,
in. And I have to work too on top of it in like 6 a.m. Anyway,
Oh no.
Dallas, why would you
Damn,
do this to
Dallas.
yourself?
You can't just
Uh,
delay the
5
episode by
episodes
like
left,
1
you can
day
do
or
it.
something.
so this one was
6
called
episodes.
Keanu Reeves spotted in Vancouver drinking from an A&W mug, not clickbait or something like that. This one was the first one with Chunky. We talked a lot about A&W.
Respectable.
Somehow.
We talked about 3D animation. And there was that metal pipe meme
Oh yeah.
a lot. So I give this a solid A.
I don't even. Yeah, you know what? Chunky's comment on the episode where it just says "huh" kind of describes how I feel about the episode. Just like what? I don't remember it. So yeah, I don't know. Low B. That's how I'm feeling.
Okay. How about you, Lime?
Chucky's a pretty good addition to the co-host group, so I think that's a pretty good reason to bump it up into A.
That's fair. Yeah, Chunky's good.
I don't know anything about the episode's actual topic, but Chunky's been pretty cool in the couple episodes I've been on with him.
Yeah.
You're cool too.
So yeah,
You know what, yeah.
Oh.
high A, low S, because Chunky's out here drawing this whole like 2.5 hours.
Mm.
I like stopped like an hour ago.
Oh shit, I'm so wasted. I didn't even notice, my guy.
You're good. You're good.
And he even added to it after my suggestion.
No.
But anyway, Chunky, what would you rate this?
All right. First of all, I appreciate the comments, you guys, but I'm about to tell you why I actually rated a mid B. So I showed this episode to one of my friends. He was like, "Oh yeah, I love how you did the soundboard and you know the A&W thing was pretty funny and the whole Keanu Reeves thing." But not gonna lie, when you talked about animation, I kind of fell asleep. I'm just like, "Oh, okay."
Oh
Was it a
no.
good sleep though? Did they have like a good nap?
Or did they wake up in terrors like I did?
Yeah, there was a night terror.
I mean, I don't know. They just hit the old me, you know. So I'm like, okay, that's, you know, because like I know I like drag
Fair.
on with like this stuff. So I'm just like, okay.
But we all drag on with stuff we're passionate about. So if
Drag
you don't
on
feel
does
the same
not-
way,
You took the words right out of my mouth, man.
I hate you.
Man.
Disconnects.
Okay, how about you, Emma?
What was your argument for it being an A episode again?
Oh yeah, for me, I like
Yeah.
that we talked about A&W a lot because I had a huge opinion,
Respectable
Yeah,
A&W is
the
a good root beer brand, and
Yes.
it deserves some more attention.
and the best
The
Canadian.
A&W and
restaurant.
the Canada and A&W topics were actually more interesting. Not gonna lie.
And
I am
mommy
a
matzo burger.
Barks is
That's
the
where that one-
superior root beer, but A&W is never bad.
That's
Yeah.
where we talked about the mommy matzo burger.
Oh fuck! Wait, that fucking store I had too. TLDR. I almost called it, and this is me like hanging out with like someone, right? I almost just went up to the cashier and just like, I'll have a mommy.
A mommy milker
I
burger,
had to
please.
stop myself from saying mommy moxie burger.
Oh, was that episode? I remember
Yeah.
that bit.
Yeah, that was
That's
that
good.
one.
Yeah.
And then we
my
made our
re-
whole thing.
Yo, mid B
My-
then for me. I'm changing my.
Yeah. My request is move it down 1, then it's perfectly mid B.
Nice.
Okay, cool. All
Well,
right,
you
and then
see?
the next one we have
Sorry.
episode 39 with the Dougler.
I hate you all.
We talked about a lot about Kingdom Hearts, a lot
Kingdom
about
Hearts and Twitch.
and Twitch.
That's-
Mostly like more of advice on streaming and everything. Kind of like
Was the advice good?
I said
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take your word for it.
I think it was a good B episode.
18 views and it was over an hour long. I gotta rate it like D tier.
Oh, okay. All right.
I also B tier.
Oh, yeah.
Although like kind of lower end for the reason that like although all three of us found the topic pretty engaging, it was pretty much just a circle jerk.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, yeah. So Gypsy plays
Kingdom
lower
Hearts
bait,
circle
lower.
jerks, not in my podcast server. Oh, I dropped my phone.
So Gypsy put it lower B, and then Limelight put it as C. So it's gonna go to them to C. And how about you, Chunky?
I would say leave it.
Mid-C.
Bitsy.
Yeah, I would say leave it there, but mostly
Fuck.
because, and this is totally my bad, I was listening for like a little bit, but then work got busy, so I had to stop like not even a quarter way through, so I don't even have a good opinion.
Wow.
That's fine. I'm still
Like,
mad.
this was
that I
actually a
didn't-
week where work had me by like work like just really just had me by my ass. I was like, ugh.
I'm still mad at how low this episode is. This is actually a really good episode, and then y'all just don't remember.
Yeah, well, there's a reason I don't remember it because it's fucking garbage.
There
It
it
is
is.
fuck, dude.
You'll
Look,
please remind here. Let me recommend this. Whenever you get a chance, you just watch episode 19 specifically.
you know what
And
I'll
then you
do?
might-
As I'm gaming, I'll listen to it in the background either today or tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. How about you, Emma? What would you rate episode 39?
All right. I'm a huge fan of Doug. Doug is a good buddy of mine. So we're going up. I like Canadians. That's why I'm here, because
Hell
I
yeah.
like Dallas because he's Canadian. And
I do like the
Kingdom
Dougler.
Hearts. So
Chunky's
I would
Canadian.
argue,
My boy
let's go up
Dallas
one
and
more.
his Canadian card. Let's go.
Chunky's Canadian too.
I love
Yep,
you,
Canadian.
Chunky.
You know
Love you
what?
too.
Now for the best of
Oh, fuck off.
F tier. Make an F tier right now.
No.
Make an F tier. Like, just make a new one.
Let me
I saw this,
his-
I saw this episode after.
So let me explain. This was the episode $5 foot long where I made everyone we had 2 new co-hosts for it, or we had 3 new co-hosts.
Yeah, 3 new co-hosts, and 2 of them never came back for like
Yeah.
obvious reasons.
Wow.
And then
no.
we did a $5 foot long meme voiceover, but there was obviously too much $5 foot
Fucking
long
hell.
memes. So it's an S tier for me because of how funny it was.
I just God, that's fucking awful.
How about you, Gypsy?
How could you do
Make
this?
make an F tier. Like I'm telling you, like
Fine.
just make one because it's bad. Like I don't know one person who would defend that episode. I know you wouldn't say it's as bad as F, but I don't think you would even defend it, would you?
It had some moments for sure that were funny.
I mean, it's just not worth it. It's like that'd be it'd be funny. That would be funny for like a YouTube short. It wouldn't be funny for a full episode.
How long
Like,
was this
fuck.
episode again?
Jesus Christ, I don't fucking.
Oh god.
Edited too, by the way.
Yep.
F tier.
All right, everyone's putting it down. Okay, how about you, Chunky?
Yeah.
How about me?
Yeah.
All right.
Gypsy
So
said F. Yeah, Lime said F.
you're gonna make a new tier called episode 40.
How about I just make?
Just rename it episode
How
40.
about I just rename this one?
You
No.
just put F, aka episode 40.
Fuck, I can't fucking spell.
Oh my
Jesus
god,
Christ.
brother.
Wow. Aren't you an
Episode
adult? Like, how the
40.
fuck?
Damn. Listen, instead of waterboarding people in Guantanamo, they just make them listen to episode 40.
Fine,
Oh my
I'll save you the trouble. It's over here now.
All right. Yeah. Fucking, this is like one that I missed, but then after you guys referred to it in like the next episode I was in, I was like morbidly curious after like watching like the shit that you showed me, and yeah,
It was like 5 times as long as it needed to be. Like that
yeah,
whole section.
like I could just feel the mood just like slowly degrade over
Like
time.
nobody, it wasn't just. I mean, I was the most vocal about it, but like nobody else wanted to do it. Like everyone else was just like they were doing it because like they felt obligated to.
Like if you have to watch this episode, look at everyone's faces and pay attention to like the sudden shift in emotion.
Especially after I asked how many there were, and you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, there's like 15 left or.
It was over.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That was anyway. Episode 41.
Anyway, episode
Sorry,
41.
yeah. I mean, yeah, Emma, how are you feeling about episode 40? Did you watch it?
Yeah, 40.
Bro, it's just it's made me hungry as fuck, so it has to stay at F. There is no other way. No, it's not even F. It's L tier.
Okay. You have to make a new
Damn.
one. Make a new
This
tier.
shit's a negative Z tier, my dude. I'm so glad I missed this episode.
Oh my god. Well, apart from that, so episode 41 was the heater gamer moment. Yeah, Lime just said heater gamer moment. That's all that's all I
go.
remember. So I'll give it a B. Right here.
Was I in this?
I can't remember.
Yes.
According to Emma, you were
Okay.
in this.
Okay.
But Gypsy, what do you think?
I mean, it was pretty funny that Line left like pretty immediately in because of the One Piece cock edit memes. I thought that was hilarious.
Oh, okay, I remember
To
this
be
now.
fair, we had been recording for like 30 minutes, or not recording, we just had been in a call for 30 minutes at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every
Well, at
time we
least you're
started
used
the
to it now.
episode,
yeah, I think that was pretty good. This is like the mark of the episode where Chunky started fucking around with like the webcam thing in the background. That's
Yeah,
since become a
yeah.
staple. So that was pretty good. I did like the heater gamer moments. That was a good flub. And yeah, like a good episode. Honestly, A tier. Like I like that.
Damn. Okay.
Solid entry.
How about you, Lime? Even though you were like,
it's named after something I did, which I technically stole from Gypsy, so S tier.
all right, cool. And how about you, Josh? I mean, Chunky. I did totally didn't.
Fucking hell, man.
Whoa,
Damn,
Doc.
you're doxing Chunky right
See,
on
here's
stream.
this
Damn.
goes back into why like my debut was B tier. He fucking kept saying my name in that one. And this game I was like, don't even censor it anymore, man. It'll be there for the people that like listen to it, and then just whatever now. Yeah, this is just at 41. I guess just leave it. I was just fucking around, to be honest.
Yeah. All right. And how about you, Emma?
It sounds like a good time.
I'd like to know. I even though it was a flub, I did in fact tell an actual heater gamer moment story.
Didn't we
yeah.
discover Gamefly existed in this episode?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
ever since this episode, I've been getting ads for Gamefly. So
I
like,
like
that's
found out that it's
something
still
right.
running. It's still running.
I like how you guys said we found out. It's like as if it's because you found out because I'm fucking still subscribed to it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well,
like-
anyway, moving up, we got 3 episodes left. So here we go. The co-host conundrum.
Go.
Can I jump in on this one and just say S? Huge S.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh
I say this
yeah.
one's
Dallas gets cancelled.
yeah. So
Yeah,
I
this
Was I here for
this is
this
the
one? I
episode
don't
that
remember.
Dallas wasn't in this episode technically, I guess, because he was like on vacation, and so
Oh
Mac
yeah,
Two
yeah. This is
Salad
where
joined
Max
us.
Salad showed up. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna give this an
Yeah,
S as well.
It was
and
also meant to
I
be my
hosted it.
debut, but then I slept through my alarm.
Base S tier, S tier.
So much went wrong. It's just cursed.
Uh,
Max Salad was there instead of Dallas. The new co-host slept through their alarm.
Me.
Me and Gypsy just hung out for a little bit. That was about it.
yeah, I liked it.
This
I
is
thought it
also
was
the
funny.
one where like I got a message, "Hey, we're recording if you want to join," by the way, but I wasn't even home. I was like, I had just finished like drinking like somewhere like a couple miles away.
I think so. I can't remember.
See, I would
And
put it like high A, but I think because Chunky's probably going to put it S, and just leave it in S, I guess.
yeah, I
True.
wouldn't change it.
All right,
Yeah,
that's gonna
so
be
it
an
would
S
just
tier. And moving on to episode 43, the scary
Oh,
corn
this
maze,
one.
where we went through a mysterious quiz that led to something we never expected at the end.
yeah. I think this one kind of went on a bit too long too, to be honest. But I mean,
True.
it was
Yeah.
at least funnier than.
It
I
was
wasn't there
funny.
for this one, so I don't know.
I came unprepared.
You can't prepare for this.
I give this
Dallas and
I
I
give
had
this
a
a high
chat about
B.
it. So we were like, let's do wrestling and true crime. Cool.
Yes.
And I
I-
didn't come prepared at all. And Dallas asked questions and then would tell me what Dallas wanted to tell me. And then moving on.
Yeah.
I do like the discussion about the Muppets, though. We seem to
Yes,
keep bringing
The
back
Muppet one was good.
childhood
the
puppet
Muppet
characters in
was
our.
great.
Yeah. The
Even
first
though
part.
Anthony has stopped showing up in the show, his spirit still lives on.
Yeah. The first part and last
Anthony.
part of this episode was great. So I'm gonna put him
It's just
high
all
B.
in between.
Yeah.
Everything else was the problem.
I was also
Yeah.
very awkward, so I'm fine with B.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna move on over to our latest episode here. Unpopular opinion game. It should be 5 technically, and this was a live stream. We had who was in this? Oh yeah, we had a very
Juggler.
last minute co-host join in at the very last minute. Akuma, and then we played the opinion game. It was fun, and it was a live stream.
Jocelyn
So
was here for like 3 minutes.
I say yeah. Oh yeah. So I'd say it was. Oh yeah, and I
Good.
leaked Douglas DM, so that's an A tier for me.
That was good.
Damn.
And I
Um,
liked you a
yeah,
bit more, so A works for me.
I liked you a bit more. This is the
I
one
was
where I started warming
comfortable.
up to you, actually.
See, I give you shit
This
now.
is
It's
where.
only been 3 episodes.
Is this the one where? Oh no, you know what? The scary maze was the one where fucking he drew you as like Canadian from South
Oh
Park. I
yes,
forgot about.
Oh
right.
yeah, that was the last episode. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was trying to think of which episode that was. Yeah, okay, never mind. This
Yeah, that,
episode, I think it was good for a live stream. I didn't think it was like amazing or anything. To be honest, like all the like all the fucking what are these called? Um, unpopular opinion. I'm like stumbling on my shit. Unpopular opinion games. I feel like they're all consistently like B tier,
Mhm.
like high
I'm
or B
sensing a
tier. You know what I
pattern
mean?
here. Yeah.
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 Like high to mid B. Like I don't think any of them necessarily stand out, but I think that none of them are ever like bad. It's just
Mhm.
consistently like good content. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once we have
So
10 of
you're
them,
saying
we'll
you're
do a
putting this
list
in
of
B
just
tier,
the 10.
Huh?
Gypsy? You're saying you're putting this
Oh,
in
like
B
high
tier?
B,
High B.
high
Okay.
B. Yeah.
All right. How about
Well,
Limelight?
I would say below the other one
Yeah,
though.
Oh,
definitely
okay.
solid B.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
All right.
Go down 1 because you fucked up.
Oh, that's
True.
true. Yeah,
It loses a point for being the wrong episode.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, that finalizes it. I'm gonna screenshot this.
I think Yeah, I think that's a good grouping of our things. I feel like it's pretty accurate. Maybe us tooting our own horns to having a bunch of them S tier, but honestly, like, because like Dallas and I have been part of a couple different podcasts. This is a podcast I actually like enjoy listening to on my off time. You know what I mean? Like, not that like at least when it drops, right? Like, I don't really go back and listen to a bunch of them, but I will listen to a couple of these now. But it's just fun, you know what I mean? Like, it's
But
like,
yeah,
oh, it's actually like nice chemistry with a bunch of people.
so if you ever wonder what episode to listen to for Too Many Co-hosts, be sure to listen to everything in the S tier category,
Which are the episodes?
and then A tier if you want to listen to even more.
And
then
don't
if you
listen
really don't
to
have anything else to do, you can
And-
always listen to F tier.
never listen to F tier.
If you
you're
really
overly
want to,
curious.
You know, listen to F tier, and then once you get to the SpongeBob part, listen to like a couple minutes of it, and then just don't watch the rest of the episode
just
Yeah.
because it was
All I
fine up
recommend-
until then.
just don't watch this first. That's all I'm saying.
Don't watch it last either. You don't want to like leave it with like a sour taste in your mouth. Watch it like second to last.
Yeah, and then watch episode 7 just to remind yourself that this is the
Yeah.
best podcast ever.
Honestly, yeah, watch from episode 7 onwards, like up until like whatever, and it's
Yeah.
like pretty solid all the way through. I
Or
think.
watch however you want. We're not the judge of how you listen to things.
No,
so-
I'm gatekeeping you. You watch
Yeah.
episode 7
Yeah,
or 9. I don't care. One of those two. Doesn't matter which
Yeah.
one.
just watch any of these ones. You'll be satisfied, I think.
To be
Yeah.
honest, I am glad that we. Like I
Any
remember
episodes
a
with
lot of
me
these
in it is a
episodes.
banger.
Yeah, that's fair. A lot of these, like these other ones, are obviously S tier because they're fucking amazing. But like, I'm surprised some of the later ones are ending up as high as they are, like A and S tier. Like, it was like, it was like, oh, I can't really think of it. But like, when you actually go and get to the nitty gritty of it, it's like, oh, actually, these are
Gritty.
pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I do the gritty on Goku in Fortnite.
As a refu.
I'd rate this episode currently an S tier myself.
C tier. I think it's going to be completely unlistenable to people that don't give a shit about our podcast.
F tier.
Okay, you're right.
F
I'll
Like, it's
give it an
tier.
A tier.
Mid.
All right. Well, anyway, we shall move on over to our 1-year anniversary group outro.
Oh, I was so worried you were about to say there was more.
No, we're gonna do our
Like, fuck, I have work later.
1-year anniversary SpongeBob voiceover.
Oh God.
No,
Oh,
but yeah, everyone, talk about your favorite moment from this podcast as your group outro. So let's everyone ready?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, and 3 and 2 and 1. Well, thanks for watching, everybody.
you
I
for
hope you
watching.
had
Some
a
of my
great
favorite
really,
moments
happy
were
anniversary
calling
to
out
so many
Dallas
co-hosts.
for
really,
how
I'm so
fun
glad how far we've
I thought
come.
it was pretty
And
funny to do like
Very
the
long.
must be
My
good
favorite
game
part
of
of stuff that
people
I
I'll
can
go get
actually
turkeys
do.
red
But
jokes
yeah,
for
be
dinner.
sure
I was
to
in
let's
3 episodes, so I have
let's
no
race
idea
to
what the
number
fuck's been
50
going on.
Freaking out
You should
on
buy a
the
shirt.
Pueblos of China was
You
pretty
can find the
popular,
link
something
somewhere. I'm
that
sure
was like
Dallas has
super
put it in there.
fucking annoying.
It pays our
Stop right
wages.
there,
Parts
criminal
pretty hard,
scum.
too.
It's amazing.
Love
Buy
it.
our t-shirts.
Peter gave him a moment.
T-shirts.
Yeah, buy the shirt. we
Discord,
didn't talk about
the-
the fuck.
sponsor us.
It's a miracle this podcast has lasted over a year. Dallas has some real patience when it comes to dealing with strangers on the internet. Respectable.